dap. It was like a straight like.
That's what I'm saying. That's
like a no. Yes.
It was like maybe like 5 or 6 months after I got married. Probably not even that much. And this is only 2013, but there was still a Blockbuster here in Escondido. And me and my ex went to Blockbuster, and we ran into pretty much the only ex-girlfriend I got other than her. The only girl I dated before her. We ran into her at Blockbuster. And like, I'm looking for movies. I just hear somebody go, Mike? And I was like, what the hell?
Whoops.
Because I lived on like the Orange Glen side of town. And after I got married, I was living on the Escondido High side of town. I just hear Mike? And I'm thinking it's some girl that I used to date or something, but I'm not thinking it's my ex. It's the way she said my name. I was like, that's gotta be somebody that kind of like knows me like that. You know what I mean? I turned, I was like, oh, okay. And my ex, my girl, my wife at the time walks over. And of course I'd like spoken about it before. Like, so my ex knew, like, if nothing else, knew what she looked like, but she knew her name. I was like, oh, this is, and my wife was like, oh, hey. And they did a handshake. They did a handshake. And my ex-girlfriend, I'm talking about my ex-girlfriend, my ex-wife right now, my ex-girlfriend, she treated it like it was a job interview. Like the way she stuck her hand out and shook it, like she was.
We're not very good at the handshake. It's for real. Definitely not.
That's why it's easier with dudes, because it's like a respectful handshake is always firm. It's like a handshake is a handshake is a handshake. And niggas don't hug like that unless y'all people like that. So you won't ever run into that, thankfully.
Well, in my culture also, it's normal to like, do the cheek kiss thing. Mm-hmm. So that's what I would normally done with her, but there's no way that was going to happen. So it was just kind of like, that was it.
Do you have a favorite birthday?
Like the best one that I've had?
Yeah, favorite birthday celebration. I don't want to say favorite like birthday celebration, like something you did for a birthday that I was like, nah, this was dope. Like maybe you went on a trip or went skydiving, or like something you did for a specific birthday that I was like, that was the best I've celebrated a birthday.
I don't think I've ever done something big on my birthday that I can remember, but my 30th is my favorite birthday. I did a whole theme. My 30th was like also the first year where I was making like grown up money. So like I could do whatever I wanted. So I went and bought a really nice dress, and I wanted to stay out all night. So I sent out an invite and I told everybody to dress up nice. I rented out the top floor of one of the restaurants in downtown, and the theme was the dress and shoes. So everybody was wearing sneakers with like a really nice dress or a really nice suit, because I didn't want the excuse of like, oh, my feet hurt, I want to go home. So we were all wearing like cocktail dresses with sneakers, and we went all night, and it was awesome.
That's dope.
It was really fun. It was also the first birthday I decided that I wasn't going to get drunk because I wanted to remember it all. And ever since then, I never get drunk on my birthday.
Smooth.
What about you, Dion? Do you have a favorite birthday?
No, I don't really. That's what I'm saying. My birthdays usually land like when I'm playing season. So I usually ain't got too much to do with my birthday. But I usually be out of town on the road February. I most likely be getting ready for a game. February, yeah, because our season started January, so I'm probably gonna be in season. I've been in season almost every birthday game. That's what I'm saying. When I'm out of season is when I probably celebrate. But it's not like just a birthday thing. I just find other reasons to celebrate. But for my birthday, I just try to like be around like the people I love and shit, and just have like a good time. I don't really trip on doing too much.
Yeah, I've been doing kickball for the past 6 years. Of all the kickball games, probably either the first one or last year's, I'd have to say was probably the best one.
That's not lit though. That's lit though. I like that you do that though. I might feel random do some shit like that.
I gotta execute a little better though. Because like some of it, like as far as like what I was saying, like being disappointed, like some people not being there. Some of it is on me, but it also is just like other people. It's like they knew, like they knew. Like anyway, enough about me.
Say February again.
February.
Is it not supposed to be February?
February.
So you don't pronounce the R?
I never have. And I've never been corrected on it.
I don't know, like in English. Well, English is my second language, so I see the R and I'm thinking it's February, like library.
Oh no, you pronounce that R. It's library, librarian for sure. But I've always said February.
So why is there an R there?
There's a bunch of words in the English language that got random letters in there that you don't pronounce.
Well, yes.
Like Wednesday, like Wednesday, Wednesday.
Yes, I know. I have to say that to spell it out.
Right. Me too, to spell it out, actually.
Do you have a least favorite word?
Least favorite word.
So, like I said, English is my second language. So there's a lot of words that especially new words. If somebody says a word and I've never heard it before and I say it, sometimes it's fun to say. So, like, I'll just say it all day because it's fun in my mouth. Pause. But because of that, I also have a least favorite word. So I just want to know, is that an experience for you guys that only speak one language? Or is that just a bilingual thing?
I don't think I have a least favorite word.
No, I don't think I got a least favorite word.
You know what? I've never liked the word flamboyant.
Why?
Flamboyant. Like, it's always like, to me, it's like...
Is it because of what it represents or the actual word?
No, before I even knew what it meant. Like, the first time I heard it, I was like, what? And they explained it to me. I'm like, yeah, I definitely don't like that word. But yeah, I've never liked the word flamboyant.
Yeah. I don't like the word moist.
Moist. I can't even say it.
I can't even say it. It just sounds gross. It just, ugh. And every time people find out that I don't like it, they find reasons to say it. Like, I remember when my current group of friends found out for an entire day, and then like 3 out of my best friends are rappers. So they just found ways of putting it in every single sentence they were just saying.
Yeah, and moist is one of those words. It's like if something's moist, it's either really good or really bad. Like if like a cake is moist, be like, oh, this cake was so good. It was so moist. It was so flavorful.
Stop saying it.
Like if your socks are moist, that's disgusting. Like, you know what I mean? Like there's no like in between.
No, it's gross either way.
You're a chef. Do you know how important it is for certain things to be moist?
I see what you're doing. You emphasize the M too.
Yeah.
Jerk.
For sure. What about you, Dion? You said no.
No, I don't have any words that I don't like. No.
Is there any word in English? Well, I mean, obviously English. Is there any word that you're particularly fond of that you like saying or using?
Probably a lot. Fond of that I like to use. I probably say or honestly, I'd be saying like if I explain some shit, then I would say like you know what I mean, like you know what I mean. At the end of my shit, like I'll say what I gotta say. Then I'm like, know what I mean.
But that's not fun to say. Like it's not like.
For me, no, I'm saying like I'm just fond of saying it.
You're
like,
just fond of saying. Yeah, that makes sense.
I know I say
like
what's not a word,
lingo.
it's a phrase. I say I feel it a lot. When people say like, oh, I feel it. I feel it.
Oh yeah, you do.
I say that a lot.
Yeah.
I say that a lot.
Yeah, there's certain words that I can't pronounce, or when I see them, like I'll just say them how they look, and that's not how you say them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like tortoise. Like I know that's not how you say it, but like I can't. First of all, I have an issue with my T's. So can you explain what that word is?
Try to say tortoise, like the tortoise in the hair,
Thank you. Not the color,
right.
the animal.
Not turquoise, the color. Tortoise.
Yes.
She says turquoise.
Yes. And anything with a T, it always emphasizes like Atlantic or Atlanta. You know? Like T words are hard for me. But they're also fun. Like tortoise is really fun to say. Like say it. It just kind of like your tongue does all these things.
I think you're having so much fun because you're pronouncing it wrong.
But say it the way that I say it.
Turquoise.
Is that not fun?
That's my exact point. You're having fun because you're pronouncing it wrong.
Well, I mean, I didn't know I was pronouncing it wrong. And honestly, like the first 10 people that heard me say it didn't correct me. So until I said it to somebody that was like, what are you saying?
That's just them being good people. Because it's like,
yeah.
If you already know.
Or they were bilingual and then they know what I meant. So they didn't have to correct me.
That part.
It's until I said it to an English speaker that were like, what are you saying?
I feel like it's just, I don't want to say you're being obnoxious, but like to correct someone and you know what they're trying to say, it's like for what? And maybe I'm the guy that's always like, I don't want to say mispronouncing, but like using the wrong words in the wrong spaces. Because I just be talking so fast sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, remember when we went to so-and-so's house? And they be like,
yeah.
Like you said, Johnny, that was at Billy's house. Like, bro, you know what I meant. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah.
One of those type of things. If it's like, if you know what I meant, then
like,
let me rock out. Like, correct me or ask for clarity if you're not sure.
Yeah.
But if you know what I meant, man, let me rock out.
Yeah. No, I be trying to sound like I for real know what, like there's words in English and Spanish that are spelled the same, but they sound different. So sometimes like with my friends now, we have that kind of bond where if they correct me, I don't take it personal. So I'll just like with all confidence say like, pass me, like we were at dinner and I was like, pass me the carafe. And they were like, what? And everybody just started laughing and Jarnell was like, do you mean carafe? And I was like, I would never say it like that. It even sounds like carafe. Like, no, I would never read it like that. But I was so confident when I said it because I was like, oh, I know what that's called. It was not. So it happens to me a lot.
It's kind of nerdy, but I've always really liked words. English was always my favorite subject in school. I've always really liked words and like the different pronunciations and the different spellings and what they mean and all of that. I've always liked words.
Do you read the dictionary?
I used to.
Really?
Yeah, I used to. In elementary school, I used to read the dictionary when I got bored. Of course, I was a kid that wanted to play outside, like all kids. But I was a kid that like, all right, like this is boring. Like we've been playing tag for a whole 2 hours now. Like what we doing next? Like we done basketball. I'm finna go in the house. Go in the house, be like, Mom, I'm bored. She'd be like, read a book. I'd be like, you know what? I will. I go open the dictionary and just start reading. For sure.
Nice.
I remember when I stopped reading, my mom was like,
Encyclopedia Britannica?
you used to love to read. How come you don't read as much as you used to? I'd be like, I don't know, Mom. I got older. I ain't on that no more. She used to ask me that all the time now.
That's funny.
Anyway, what we on next, though?
We are on, well, you were talking about your exes. So let's talk about that.
What about my exes?
How many times have you been in love?
Are we waiting on me to answer?
Yeah.
I've been in love probably 3 times. Probably 3 times.
Every relationship you've been in love?
No. One of them, she never became my girlfriend. And it wasn't like I wasn't like deep in love with her. But like by the time like we started rocking, I was like, oh damn. And it wasn't like this whole, like, remember I told you, like, the girl, like, told me she wanted to talk anymore, and I was driving home feeling like somebody broke up with me. I wasn't, like crying or, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I always, like, at that time anyway, considered myself a player or whatever. So I was like, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm fine. And this girl that I felt like I was in love with, I did want her to be my girlfriend. I did. But, yeah, I mean, I was fine. I wasn't, like...
How old were you? Was this before marriage or after marriage?
Before marriage. I was... Look at you. I was...
What?
19.
How old were you when you got married?
24. 24. I'm gonna be 25 in a few months. Yeah. Well, no, not in a few months, but
So you've
turning
been
25
in
that
2
year.
relationships, but you were in love with 3 people.
Yeah.
That's good math.
Yeah.
What about you, Dion?
How many times I've been in love? Probably every time I've been in a relationship. I don't know how many relationships I had. Like,
He just falls in love
About 6 or 7 of them things.
like Beyonce.
no, I don't have. I've probably been in. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Am I the only one here that's been?
Probably been in 5 relationships.
Am I the only one here that's been in love with somebody that they wasn't in a relationship with?
Yeah, I ain't in a relationship with you until I'm in love with you for real.
Oh, that wasn't in a relationship? No, I was in love with somebody that I wasn't in a relationship with. Before they were called situationships. Yeah. I was like 19.
That's what I say. I have so many questions. How long was it?
18, 19.
Like, I can't. Yeah, I can't really get into mine like that. I mean, I could without using no names and stuff, but like the details that I'm gonna give, like all the people that I was hanging out with, they're all gonna know exactly who I'm talking about. And this girl is married now, like, so it's just.
Well, we don't need details. We just want to know how many times.
Yeah. But you know me, I like to get into it and tell the story, but it's that I'll leave that alone.
So, Dion, did you land on a number?
Like 5.
5?
You've been in love 5 times.
Yeah.
Wow. You're younger than both of us, and you've been in love more times than both
I'm
of
a
us.
lover.
I like to think I am too, but maybe not.
No, no.
Well, you were married for a long time, so you might have been more in love if you weren't out of the game.
That's fair.
You might have said that again, the last part?
Well, he was married for a long time, so had he not been married, he would have been in the game. He would have been in love more times.
And I would have had more opportunities to fall in love. And
I think that makes you a lover, the fact that you married young.
say it again.
You marry a young I think that makes you
I would
a
agree
lover.
with that.
Probably makes you more of a lover than me. I'm scared to get married.
That's probably true.
But I know I'm a lover though.
How do you know you're a lover?
Because I like it.
You like being in love?
Yeah.
You prefer being in love than being in the streets?
Yeah. I mean, they both cool, but if I had to choose one, I'd probably choose being in love. But they both cool.
I agree.
Yeah, I'd probably choose being in love. Like
They're both
only
fun.
because like if I could take, I feel like you could take the fun. Like you could find like you could be in the streets with the motherfucker you love type shit, and that's lit. Unless you mean the streets as far as like being a hoe, because I don't mean that when I say that.
I think you have to read it because we've had the conversation, so maybe you do need to be
I was
explicit.
about to say, I'm glad you said that because I don't want to go back to it. Maybe we should have done it the episode after, but I wanted to, based on the conversation we had in the backyard, I wanted to like have a definition of what for the streets is, because so many people was telling me both in my DMs and in the comments, and I made it clear in that video that I'm not moving like that no more.
Yeah.
But people was like, no, like that's for the streets, and actually like some like people that I know and I like value their opinion. They was like, bro, that's for the streets, but that's okay. Like being for the streets is not necessarily like that is for the streets, but that's what single people are supposed to do, and that's how I was looking at it. Like that is what single people are supposed to do until you lock in with somebody. But then other people call that for the streets. And so if that's what for the streets is, I guess I'm okay with that.
There's a difference between for the streets and in the streets.
I was just finna say that, but I also don't like, to your point, I don't like, I think that like it's your choice whether you choose to like either, like when you're single, you don't have to do anything. Like, and I'm big on that because like with anything, because I was just talking to my little brother about this the other day, like, you don't like have to do, like, you don't have to do shit. Shit don't have to happen. Like, it doesn't have to have, nothing doesn't have to. Does that make sense? Like, you don't have to, this shit doesn't have to. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to play out the way it's going to play out. Like, for you to put like it has to like happen like a certain way or anything like that, it's kind of like shooting yourself in the foot because there's always a yang to the yin. It's yin yang. So there's always going to be the opposite to what you're saying type shit. So I kind of like, that's what single people do, right? They do, some single people are for the streets. Some single people are out the way. Like, they not like, you feel what I'm saying? Not to say like, and I'm not speaking for me or anybody else, I'm just saying the facts are the facts. Some people who are single, and I think that the people who are single who are out the way, for me personally, from a guy looking to a girl's perspective, right? I think that a girl being single and choosing not to be in the streets is more valuable than a girl who is single and a girl who's single and says that she's in the streets because she's single, which are both cool. I'm cool with both. But if I had to choose, I'm gonna choose the one that chooses not to be in the streets, even though she's single. Like, I'm not gonna go with, that's what I'm saying. I don't think that because you're single, you gotta be like, no, I think that you gotta be however you're gonna be. And like that, you trying to put it on your situation is kind of like trying to look for a crutch. And it's like, nah, I don't.
I think that, and I'm not mad at it, but I think that just sounds good. Like if you meet a girl, and you like her, and y'all got good chemistry, and y'all vibe, and y'all have fun when y'all together, and she likes you back just as much as you like her, how much does it matter what she was doing before she got to you? Like, how much does it matter? Like, now, if she's known to the whole town as like...
It depends on your intentions.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you met this girl, the vibe is right, the energy is right, you always have fun together, you clearly think...
So it's all happening the same night?
No. I'm saying like over time, like as you're dating her, as you get to know this girl over the course of however many months it takes you to get to know somebody.
It don't take me that long to get to know somebody.
Okay, so whatever it takes.
Y'all in there
Like finding out, because you got to get to know somebody is like, of course, get to know somebody as far as like how they are towards you or like towards somebody that they love.
Whatever you consider it.
As far as
whatever you consider it. So what I'm saying is whatever your process is, no matter how long.
Fall in love. Let's say that, because I also said that I want relationship until I fall in love.
Fall in love, like 3 months?
For me to fall in love, how long did it take for me to fall in love? I'd probably say probably a year.
That's way too
Nah, probably like a little over 6 months.
The average person falls in love in 90 days. If they have a consecutive...
You read that something?
Yes. If they have a consistent interaction with the person,
90
it takes
days.
about 90 days. Yeah.
But that's somebody who, yeah, you gotta send me that. I gotta go and read into that. I mean, I feel like my shit, I think like 6 months is cool, because then how you gonna know, like, I don't know, 60 days? Both of their parents' birthdays is not even in 90 days. How many people parents' birthdays is within 90 days of each other? But how you gonna know, like, how they celebrate their parents, like, on their birthday or some shit like that, or like a holiday?
Is that like an important? Is that an important note for you?
To get to know somebody? Yeah, hell yeah, yeah.
Every 3 months there is a holiday. It's not Christmas, but there is a holiday every 3 months for sure.
It got to be a specific 3 months that happens. It got to be like after, like.
He's like, I'm not starting to date you until
It got to be like during the holiday season, bro. You can fall in love with somebody in 90 days. It can't be just any 90 days. That's crazy.
He said, I'm gonna cuff you just before Halloween.
Yes, like you can fall in love in the summer, May, June, July.
How am I tripping? It got to be some shit like that.
Just before Halloween.
No, but I'm saying.
That way we can hit the Halloween party when we just cool. By the time Thanksgiving get here, we know each other a little
What
bit.
if you start in May and then you got to celebrate the 4th of July?
She's saying you just like fall in love. I'm saying, like, if we was to do the math, you think more people fall in love during holiday season? I would think so.
Oh, well, yeah, the magic of the whole season.
I think that 90 days is based off of like holiday season.
No.
By Christmas, she gonna love you. Nigga said. By Christmas, she gonna get.
No, but listen.
She
The
gonna
summer
love it.
is also a magical like time, right? Like the sun
Hell
and the
nah,
drinks
the
and
summer.
Yes, it is.
Nah, you pump faking.
You've never had a summer love? There's songs about it.
Come on, no. Everybody have flings in the summer.
Love and then go back to what you was doing. Literally Grease.
The girl that was never my girlfriend that I fell in love with, it started as like, well, no, maybe not started, but like we probably fell in love over like
The summer.
like a summer fling thing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
See? Yeah, the summer is a thing
And that
because there's
was
so many things to do. You're always outside. You have so much time to spend.
We're talking about people falling in love, not you. Now you liking somebody and vibing with them for a summer.
I'm saying you fall in love by spending time with somebody. So in the summer, there's so many things to do and so much time to spend. Makes it easier to fall in love.
You trying to like mix foods. You can't do that. If you like somebody, or what he was saying, a summer fling is different than like actually falling in love.
He literally said we started to fall in love in the
They
summer.
didn't fall in love. Y'all didn't fall in love. That's what I'm
Did.
saying. He did.
That's the one person he's
She
saying
did too.
that he was in love.
She actually said it first.
That y'all fell in love with each other?
She actually
y'all
said
wasn't
it.
together?
No, she was never my girlfriend. And she said it first. And check this out. I never said it to her. But I realized that I was like, oh.
I'm not saying it wasn't real, but my point is, how can you say?
Actually, I did say it to her.
I'm not saying it didn't feel real, right? What I'm saying is, how can you call it real if you guys weren't together? Like it wasn't. You get my point? What I'm saying?
I do.
You can
Why
know-
weren't you?
You can know what you feel.
You can.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not second guessing what you felt towards her. All I'm saying is what actually transpired was nothing. So you can't say it was love. Does that make sense or not? Yeah. Like that's more like what I'm saying. Like you can't 10 years now or however long ago that was. All right now, you can say right now. Right now you can't say y'all went together.
I never said that.
No, but I'm saying you can't. Even if you wanted to. You say you was in love with her, but if you want, you can't say it. That's what I'm saying because it wasn't. I'm not. My point in saying that, Mike, is saying like that validates it. Y'all being together, because then it's like it's like you type shit. Like it's not even a marriage thing, but like when people talk about relationships and they say, Mike, that's somebody that comes up.
Do you think it's possible for a side chick to fall in love with the dude she messing with?
Who?
Do you think it's possible if a married nigga, he's got a wife, he's also got a side chick. Do you think it's possible for his side chick to fall in love with him?
Yeah.
Do you think it's possible for him to fall in love with his side chick?
In 90 days?
No.
Oh yeah.
So then, and they're never together on the official sense, but they're in love.
I understand that, but they can't.
I'm also not condoning side pieces and all that. I was just giving an example.
No side pieces. We don't condone side pieces. We don't do that. We don't do that. Shout out to the bitches though that be quiet when you answer the phone though, y'all. I'm fucking with y'all for real. But back to what we were saying.
Oh man.
Like yeah, I think it's very possible to feel like and also fully be in love with someone that you're not in a relationship with. That's very possible. Because it doesn't take a title to be in love.
I believe so too.
It just takes the time spent and the energy and the vibe.
I believe so too. But I wouldn't call it I wouldn't compare it to like somebody feeling that way towards somebody and then them actually being together and being in love together in a loving relationship together.
In any of these situations,
I think those are two different things. You can't say that those are the same thing. Like
what's not the same?
what I just explained. So like somebody feeling like the way you feel towards her, but nothing happening, versus somebody feeling like the way you feel towards her, and then y'all actually being together and in love for like 5 years or whatever the case is.
Oh, because the two that decide to make it an official relationship, they actually have something now. And so once you know, like that's my, huh?
That's why it didn't happen.
That's why what did happen?
Y'all two. Like you.
He's trying not to tell the story so he doesn't give her away, remember?
No, he's saying it didn't happen because you're saying it didn't happen because they're together with somebody else right now?
No, I'm not saying that's why it didn't happen. I said I wanted to be respectful because at this point she is now married and has a kid. And if I gave details, people would know who I'm talking about. That's what I was saying.
But are you saying that falling in love in 90 days is not possible? And it's only possible if you're in a relationship?
I think during holiday season you can fall in love.
You said it's only possible
between September. It got to be like September and December for sure. September is Labor Day, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, get it started after that.
What about the summer? You got a summer fling. Y'all hitting the beach.
Nah.
Y'all getting on the jet skis. Y'all going to L.A. Bonfires. You ain't never,
boat rides. Really?
You ain't never caught a fire vibe with a shorty at the late night bonfire?
You go like July, so you go like, see, this is what you do.
I'm saying May to July. You fall in love, and by the 4th of July, you watching fireworks together.
Really, the summer is in April, so you go like April, May, June, July. That's the summer. Then after July, you go.
April is not the summer here.
I actually know of a couple. I actually know of a few couples.
No.
I actually know of, you can call it corny if you want. It's a little corny and cheesy, but it's also kind of dope too. But no, I know of a couple couples that they made it official on 4th of July under the fireworks.
That's corny as hell.
It is corny, but if you want to look at it for them, it's kind of fly.
I mean, it's cute, but it's corny as hell. It's like people who get married.
Imagine if they was all hugged up, cupcaking, right? And with the fireworks went off, and somebody took a picture, and they was able to say like, "This picture, this is the night I made her my girlfriend." That would be kind of lit.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of lit.
Yeah, I guess.
After like August, you go June, July, August. You tone it. No, you go June, July. Then for August, you just recouping for the summer. Yes, yeah. August, you just like you relax. You out the way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you recapping like post summer type shit. So you just kind of like on your trying to get your shit right. September come. That's when you low key like you. That's when you low key.
I was about to say, let's all answer. What's the best time of year? Oh no, that's easy. I was about to say the best time of year to be single and the best time of year to be in a relationship. That's easy though. We
it could go both ways though, but I think the best time to be in a relationship is when it's cold outside. Because you're not really going nowhere.
Best month to be in a relationship?
In San Diego?
Gotta be December.
Well, actually, December and January. Because January, after all the party has died down and you don't really want to do shit, you want to have somebody to just stay in the house with. And that's when the rain starts
so not one specific month, but I'll say the 31 days.
That's what
I'll say the 31 days between a 31 day span that goes from December to January. So not January or December, but a 31 day span that goes from like
the week of Christmas to the
probably like January? I was about to say probably like December 18th.
Yeah.
If you go
till like January 20th or so.
Yeah, for sure.
December 18th to January. No, I mean like you talking about best 30 days
to be in a relationship. Because you get Christmas with the you get the gifts, you get the outfits, the pajamas, and all of that,
and you get
New Year's.
Party together, all that.
You know what I'm saying? Drinks, get faded, wake up together, get it popping, and then after that,
the glory of the new year and the excitement of setting goals and doing
what we finna do this year, babe. This our year, And then if it don't work out, then it does.
What's the best holiday?
You have your own board.
The best holiday to be in a relationship.
4th of July.
Why the 4th of July?
Gotta be Christmas.
It's super fun.
It's gotta be Christmas.
Christmas.
4th of July is a holiday.
Family, not relationship.
Yeah, I agree.
Christmas, I think, for family.
I agree. I think, honestly...
I mean, your girl could come with you. I ain't saying she not invited.
Your girl getting you gifts. That's what I was thinking.
I think the 4th of July is a great relationship
And I'm also a gift giver, so I was thinking about the gifts I'm going to give too. Look at me trying to clean it up.
Yeah, right. No, look, listen, the 4th of July is a great relationship holiday because, like I said, It's one of the really long days of the summer. First of all, it's always
What did you say? What holiday you said? 4th of July?
4th of July.
For a relationship?
Yes, it's a really good relationship day. Listen to me why.
Keep going.
Okay? The solstice is usually like a week before, which means that we have really long days now. So the 4th of July the sun doesn't even go down till like 8:30 here. So you have a really long day. Everybody's on chill, like vibe modes. All you do is eat and drink and be outside and play games, and you're around your friends, but you could also be cuddled up. And then when the night is coming down and the fireworks start, you grab a blanket and it's just two of you in there. It's a cute holiday.
I can't believe y'all right now. Y'all serious? You said Christmas. You said, what'd you say? 4th of July? Y'all brother. Wait. You feel like, I think Christmas, wait, first let me talk about what y'all said first. Then we're going to get to what I'm going to say.
How you gonna criticize us before telling us? We ain't even got nothing to criticize you about.
Yeah, that's what y'all gonna have. Y'all gonna have it when I say what I say. But I want to get off what I want to say for it. You feel like, so wait, you think you saying Christmas because, or not, I know why because, but I don't agree. Christmas is crazy because like, I think that's for family. I don't think that's, not crazy. Let me take that back.
I think he was married for a long time.
I just feel like Christmas is more like for like intermediate family type shit. Thanksgiving is more like for like everybody to come together. You know what I'm saying? So Thanksgiving ain't, not saying you said Thanksgiving, but I'm saying.
What's intermediate? What is that?
Like the people like
Immediate or inner?
Immediate. Well, you know what I'm trying to say. You know how we talk.
You just said you shouldn't do that, and you just did it.
That's what I'm saying.
I didn't know what I didn't know.
You didn't say that. That's crazy because you didn't say that.
I didn't know what you meant.
Early, right?
Yes.
You did because
You literally just did what you said was super annoying to do.
My asshole is cool. We know that. Anyway, so I think it's for like your intimate family.
Promise.
I think for like your intimate family is Christmas, and then I think Thanksgiving. I'm gonna talk to you. So Thanksgiving is for like your family. Yeah, extended family. Anybody that you cool with that you don't know, like pull up. Y'all can have a plate. We eating. For a couple, I think Valentine's Day is for sure the best holiday for your couple.
I was gonna say that, but I thought men don't believe in Valentine's Day.
Who the hell told you that?
All the men ever.
Fine.
In the history of evers.
You ain't never heard, but you've seen it. So wait, you feel like
all the men always say that it's an invented holiday, that you shouldn't celebrate it, that blah blah blah.
I don't believe that. I hear what you're saying. I don't believe that you believe that because you.
Oh no, I only date guys that like Valentine's Day, and I also make it a point that we celebrate it. I also have a rule that on Valentine's Day you only give each other jewelry. That way you don't have to think about what to get each other. You don't have to mess up with the dude. Yeah. You both get each other jewelry.
How do you make it? Wait, I get that for you. How do you make that a standard for whoever you're dealing with?
I say, hey, do you want to celebrate Valentine's Day? And we just both give each other jewelry so we don't have to think about it. Cool, let's do it. I've never had somebody say no.
I mean, you can give me jewelry, but like I'm gonna get you something else. I can't really like.
No, the rule is we both give each other jewelry. That's the rule.
Or nothing.
No, it's not nothing. It's jewelry. There's no there's no options. It's that. I've never had somebody say no to that. Why would you say no to that? It's so easy.
Like, oh, I can't.
You now don't have to think. I'm not saying you have to give me like some platinum multi-million-dollar shit. You can literally go to Walmart and buy me a little cute little thing and make up a note as to why you thought that was cute for me. I don't care what it is. Yeah, just thoughtful shit. And it makes it easy because now you don't have to think about it.
Like a mood ring.
Like a movie?
Yeah, I don't care. Do you see how many rings I wear? It's fine. I'll put some nail polish on it so it doesn't rust. We're good. That's not the point. The point is we're doing jewelry so that we don't have to think about it. Because also, men get shortchanged on Valentine's Day because it's so hard to give men thoughtful gifts.
And that's why men don't like it.
I've never had anybody say that to me.
No, I mean, like, hypothetically speaking. He says he don't want to like
probably wouldn't date a man who would say that to me.
Well, if he wants to buy you something else.
Like what? A car?
No, goddamn, wait. How the fuck we get there? What the we were just talking about stone jewelry. Now we're talking about a damn car. What the fuck?
What would be cooler than saying, let's give each other jewelry? Think about it like this.
What if he wanted to go buy you, like, what if he wanted to, like, buy you some, like, shoes and then, like, paint them for you?
Not on Valentine's Day.
What if he wanted to buy you some brand new shoes, right? White shoes. He gonna throw a little design to because he like doing his little, he gonna throw a design on them and give you
Not on Valentine's Day. Give it to me for my birthday.
But what I'm saying,
give it to me for a Tuesday. I mean, why does it gotta be on Valentine's Day?
That don't sound, that's because it's giving ego. Because is it about, what's wrong with him giving you some brand new shoes that he designed?
It's not that. What I'm saying is the whole point is I usually if I'm in a relationship and Valentine's Day is coming around, I'm going to propose the idea of giving each other jewelry because number one, it takes the whole thinking process out of it and it makes it fair for both of you so that the man doesn't get shortchanged, right? Now, I don't know a lot of men who are really good at giving gifts. right? That's not everybody's like standard.
You said it keeps what out of it?
I don't know.
You said you suggest jewelry because it keeps all the guessing out of it.
It's about like what to get each other. You know what I mean?
It doesn't feel.
Yeah, because also girls will be like, "Oh, I'm gonna buy jewelry, and that's gonna be his gift." How is that? I mean, yeah, he's gonna get laid, but that's not his gift.
See, but why?
So that's why I say if we give each other jewelry, and then you can literally trace through the relationship over the years all the jewelry. So like when you guys are in your 10th anniversary, you can be like, "Oh, I remember when you got me this trinket when we didn't have any money or whatever, like this cute little thing 10 years ago."
But you could do, but you could do that with any gift though.
You can't really though. That's what
You
I was
can't
asking.
hold everything. Like you can't hold shoes that he painted for 10 years unless
So
you
it's
don't wear
given-
them.
It's giving something that you could just hold on to. But my point is, okay, my point is, what if he wants to give you something that he wants you to hold on to? But because it's like it's given like if it's not what you want to hold on to, so it's not value to hold on. It's not
Also, adults
I've
adults should
never-
have shoes that they've had over 10 years. Adults.
I know I have. I know I have. Yeah, but I for sure have shoes. Yeah, bro. What? I play basketball.
Not many. I'm not saying like all your whole collection is 10 years old.
No.
You should have at least
I have, like,
3 or 4, maybe even 5 pairs that you've had for like 10 years. But anyway, that's a sidebar. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You'll be really annoying today.
I just don't think that. That
It's, you know what, if he
it's given like your ego is telling you like this is what it's gonna be, or it's not like. It's,
No, I just thought that it was a good idea, and I've never had anybody tell me otherwise. But if somebody was really passionate about changing it up, I guess we could talk about
like
it.
some shoes or a jacket
Talk about it. I just never had anybody argue against it.
or a sweater. They design a sweater for you, a shirt.
I'm down for all of it, honestly. I'm not going to say
just
no to a
saying.
gift. I love gifts. It could give you whatever gift. I'm just saying I've never.
Valentine's Day is the best one.
Yeah, it is easy to please, me with gifts. But for most women, if you just give them like something, because most of us don't expect gifts on Valentine's Day because most men hate Valentine's Day. If you give us something, you will be very happy.
No, yeah, I was one of those dudes.
You don't like Valentine's Day?
I didn't. And then I
While you
had
were married? Or before?
before.
So are you
Oh.
like a?
Before, and then I had.
Did she convert you?
Yeah.
You're a lover?
Huh?
Did you say you was a lover?
Yeah.
You don't like Valentine's Day, or did you just become one?
So I was the type that was like, Valentine's Day is for the girl. It's like, all right, I'm gonna get you something. I'm gonna get you the candy and the flowers, and we're gonna do something. But Valentine's Day is for the girl. And the person I was dating at the time, I had that conversation with her, and I was like, it's for the girl. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, it's for you. So I'm gonna do something for you, but this is for the girl.
Yeah.
And for Valentine's Day, she booked a fly ass room.
I thought you were about to say flight.
Me too. I was like,
She
damn.
booked a fly ass room. I mean, we did like a little like staycation, did like a weekend, you know what I'm saying? But it was right.
Little 48-hour trip. They call me that in the city, Mr. 48-hour trip. No, dead ass.
I ain't mad at you. So yeah, she booked a room. There was some certain pair of red and black Nikes that I've been talking about. She got me those shoes for Valentine's Day, and just like there was like a restaurant like nearby the hotel. She like ordered the food and like did like the whole like she made it like mad fly, right? And when she gave me the shoes and like did the whole dinner and everything, and she was like, "You still feel like Valentine's Day is just for girls? After I did all this, it's just for girls?" And I was like, "Nah, you got me. Like, you got me." And she was like, "All right, so from now on, like, I did this one, so you got next Valentine's Day. And every Valentine's Day, we just go switch." And I was like, you know what? I rock with Valentine's Day now.
I would have said no.
That was your wife?
Yeah.
I would have said no.
Why?
I don't know. I'm just not big on people telling me what I got to do and not do. Like, I don't like that.
That's why you were arguing the whole jewelry thing? You're so lame.
You be arguing just to argue, bro.
I don't like being told what to do.
Okay, so besides him, do you have an argument
Why can't
about
you?
the jewelry
It's
thing?
a whole year later. Why can't you reciprocate what she did?
I am. See, Valentine's Day.
And she wasn't saying this is what you better do. She's saying like, okay, you thought this was just for, let me finish. You thought Valentine's Day was just for girls. I just proved to you that it doesn't have to be just for girls. So based on the facts, so like, how about this? She said, how about this? Because I went hard this Valentine's Day. How about you go hard the next one? And moving forward, we just alternate each Valentine's Day. I spend all the money on one, you spend all the money on the next one, and I spend all the money on, like, and we just
You
went
would
back
be
and
against
forth.
that?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I probably would have did it, but when she told me that, I would have for sure been like, all right, I'm gonna think about it. Like,
After she just did everything she did.
yes, bro, I'm not gonna give you like we not gonna. It's I like, but I.
That's why I say you be arguing
Do
just
you
to
have
argue,
an
bro.
argument against the
also
jewelry
said-
thing
Wait,
other
Mike.
than him just not wanting to be told what to do? Do you think that's a bad idea?
I literally said that. That's what I said. But I also said that I'm probably gonna do it. I'm probably good. That's what I'm saying.
You just want to come to it on your own time.
Exactly.
You're so petty.
Valentine's Day? No, that's me being, anybody does anything on their own. That's how shit happens. No, I don't want you to be expecting.
You should be able to hear a good idea and be like, it wasn't my idea, but that's a damn good idea.
Of course. So I might consider it. That don't mean that I'm not going to do it.
That is such a mood killer. If she said that, listen.
A girl tells you that.
Dion,
so she.
hold on, listen to the scenario.
Go ahead.
Paint this, Dion. Listen to the scenario though. She did this.
Exactly.
Hey, listen to me. Listen to the scenario. She did it on Valentine's Day, and then while they're having Valentine's Day, she said, "Do you still think it's for girls? Do you want to do this and this and this and this?" So in that moment, while you're having this beautiful Valentine's Day, you were going to say no?
Thank you, so.
Yes. I'm not going to say no.
That is such a mood killer.
I'm not going to say no. I'm going to
Just
say.
prove a point?
Because you brought it up to prove a point. I'm not going to say no. What I'm going to say is, okay.
But how did she prove the point though?
We'll see.
She didn't do like she did.
You said
she,
we'll see.
She didn't, bro. She didn't book the room and buy me the shoes and do all the things she did for me just to prove a point. A lot of it was to prove the point, but it was to make.
It was to prove the point that she loves him.
Then what was it?
How is that a late point?
It was to prove.
What did she do exactly to prove a point?
She booked the room, bought him shoes, got him dinner, and got him laid. That's a great Valentine's
It wasn't just to prove a point. It was to show you. It was to show how much I care about you, and to also prove that today doesn't have to only be about women.
Yeah,
but saying it is like kill. It's like that's like the elephant. Or that's not saying that you. I think actions speak louder than words. So you saying some shit.
That was all action. What are you talking about?
I never said I wasn't gonna do it. I just said what I would say. My reaction to what she said. I never said that I wasn't going to do it. I actually said, this is the crazy part.
A girl that just did all the stuff that I just outlined, you can't say actions speak louder than words because she's been doing actions all day.
This is the crazy part. I literally said that I probably would do it. Like I most likely would.
Yeah, but you also said that in this situation you would say no. I'll think about it.
What does that matter if I'm going to do it?
Because it's a mood killer in the middle of the Valentine's Day for you to say no.
A mood killer is you saying, you see what I'm doing for you right now. All right, make sure you remember it and give me back.
That's not how she said it.
That's not what she said.
But she didn't say that. Okay, she didn't work.
On a birthday, check this out. Hey, check this out. Check this out.
So she didn't basically say that.
No, basically nothing. She said what she said.
She said, okay, this is what she said. Can I put it in a nutshell? She said, I just proved what you said wasn't possible, right? Now that she is possible.
Or not true.
Or true. I just proved what you said was not true is true. Now that you see that it's true, now that you see that it's true, right? We should do it toward each other. You should do it. You got it next. I got it. Then you got it. Does that make sense? For me, it's like, no, I'm not. You're not. That's what I'm saying. It's not. If that's the way our shit. For me, okay, this is what I'm thinking, because I'm thinking like long term too. So this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's a way more beautiful story to tell 15 years later that like, oh, I showed him this and he's seen it, and this is just how we should happen for the next 15 years. Versus being like, I showed him, he's seen it, we talked about it, and I told him to do it, and then I told him this is how we're gonna do it, and since then that's how we've been doing it. For me personally, I don't know. For me personally, it just if I feel like we just click type shit. If I could tell a story 20 years later on some like we just clicked and it just made sense, like we just knew what it was, like we didn't have to, you know what I'm saying? Like I'd have to tell you, you didn't have to tell me type shit. For me, that shit is way more authentic than like me having to tell you and you having to tell me type shit.
Oh, how would she just know?
Know what? Because you would do it the next year.
Maybe not. In her mind.
No, I'm not. I'm telling you. That's what I'm saying. You're saying maybe not as, wait. You're saying maybe not as speaking for me. Mike, I literally said I would do it. We're talking about what I said. We're talking about how I'm going to react to what she said at the moment. A year later, I'm going to do it. If she did all that, bro, I'm going to do something.
Even if she didn't have all that conversation with you?
Even if she what?
If so the scenario was she got the room, she got the shoes, she did all the shit, right? She did everything.
Yeah.
If she never says, if that happened for you, and the girl never says to you, oh, you still think Valentine's Day is for girls? Okay, so how about for the next we go alternate?
Oh, no,
if she just does everything
and doesn't,
and the night, and y'all never have that conversation, and the night ends. Mm-hmm. Everything she did for you, you're gonna reciprocate that the next
hell to the yes.
Without a conversation?
Bro, I promise you I am. That's what I'm saying. I'm that type of nigga, bro. I pay attention to every little, bro. Yes, bro. I see everything you do or don't do. I pay attention to every little detail, bro. Yes, I'm for sure doing that.
Would you be expecting her to continue to go hard on Valentine's Day?
No. So it was just a one-off.
I don't give a damn if it's. I don't give a damn what it is. She could do it again. That's what, and I would appreciate it again. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't put no.
And that's why I say you just better than us, bro. Because most niggas ain't thinking like that.
Like what? Like what she should or shouldn't. Bro, nobody. That's what I'm saying. Earlier, did I not say this shit that you had to? Motherfuckers have to. You don't have to do a motherfucking thing. She don't have to do shit. She don't have to be your girlfriend, nigga. She could break up with you. You see what I'm saying though? Like you don't have to have. She don't have to do my shit. Ain't you ain't. All you gotta do is worry about what's going on right now in the moment. Like I said, right now in the moment, I would be enjoying the fact that she just went all out for me. The fact that you're bringing it up is given like, why are you bring up? Like I don't see it. Like I wasn't. Like I didn't say, oh wow, when you open it. Like I didn't say, damn, these look cool when you gave me the. Like I know what happened. I'm saying. So you bringing it up again? It's like, why are you? It's like, what is it giving? Like
Context to give you more context. The hell? Oh, it's the door. No, what's all that? Yeah. To give you more context, she asked me, are we doing anything for Valentine's Day? And I said to her, I was like, I mean, we could if you want to. I mean, Valentine's Day is for the women anyway. Like, we could, if you want to, yeah, let's do something. What you want to do? Because Valentine's Day is for girls. And then she asked me something like, maybe like a month out from Valentine's Day, maybe like 3 weeks out. Like, are we finna do anything for Valentine's Day? I'm like, yeah, whatever you want to do. This day is for girls.
And then she did all that.
I said, yes.
Bro, that would be heavy. That would be heavy on me, guys.
So whatever you want to do, like, let me know.
Yeah.
And then she never let you know and you didn't plan anything?
I think that'd be, she never.
I had plans. I didn't have all that plans.
That's what I'm saying. I think that'd be heavier for me, like, without her bringing it up. It'd be way heavier than her bringing it up. Her bringing it up would kind of take, like, half off the shit and be like, damn, like, I mean, like, you still did it. I'm not going to sit here and act like you ain't do it. That's why I'm not going to say, like, no, I ain't gonna get you next year. I ain't gonna do that. But I am gonna fuck with you because it's given like, why are you like acting like I wasn't here and I didn't see this shit and I wasn't like.
Once I realized all that she was doing on Valentine's Day, I was like, oh, she doing all this because I said more than a few times that this day is for girls. This day is for the men to spend money, and I'm not saying like in a bad way, but this day is for like this day is to show. This day is for women to wait for their man to show how much I love and appreciate you. Like every time we spoke about Valentine's Day, that was my sentiment. Like this day is for girls. This day is for girls. This day is for women. This day is for men to show women how much they care. And then Valentine's Day came and she did the exact opposite. She showed me how much she liked me, how much she cared about me, how much she wanted to rock with me. And I thought that was fly. So when she was like, yo, moving forward, let's just alternate. I'm like, I can do that because in my brain, this day was only for women. And you showed me like, no, this day is about love. And I care about you this much that I'm going to do all this for you. So I thought that was fly. So I'm like, you know what? Yeah, we can alternate from now on. We can alternate. Because you still got a birthday.
Did you guys keep it up?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's cool. So you still saying no to that?
Yeah, I don't agree with you, bro. Like that, I don't agree with you.
He didn't say anything, so I'm like, he does not agree.
I was just letting you finish, bro. I didn't want to cut you off, bro. Like, I don't agree with that. I believe it's more genuine to not speak, actions speak louder than words. Not saying it's not, though. I'm speaking about me personally, though, for real. Like,
No, but you know what else he's really good at, apparently? Cooking.
I am.
We still waiting to see.
I want to say, like,
I don't deny it. I'll just say we're still waiting to see.
He sent a picture to the group chat of the food being completed, but we couldn't prove that it had been made by him.
We didn't see him in front of no stove, no oven, no skillet, no nothing.
He said he cleans as he goes, so there was no proof.
We didn't see you in the video with the food.
I was holding a phone. Well, I'm supposed to be like, hey, yo, check this out. Look what I did.
Can you show us why you was cooking it?
You don't consider yourself a chef, right?
Huh?
You don't consider yourself a chef, right?
No.
I'm not a chef.
Do you? I know, but you said that you can cook really good.
I got a bag, though.
You said that you could cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner for 7 days, different meals. Is that not what he said?
Yeah.
Different meals for 7 days for three meals a day.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
That's what you said.
Yeah, I probably can.
For 7 days, seven
How we do
different
the
things.
same hand
That
and
is
the
a
same
lot.
words? That's crazy.
I think I can.
That's a lot. But okay, so you don't consider yourself like a top tier culinary
That's like, what, 21
fantastique, right?
Not at all. Yes.
Okay, so question here. Do you season your food before or after you cook, like taste it?
You mean like when I'm cooking it or when like I go to a restaurant?
Yeah, like when you're cooking, do you season it as you go? Or do you cook, taste, and then season?
I do both, but that's
both.
I do both. If I'm cooking it, I'm seasoning it before I taste it. But if I'm out
do
in
you
the
kind of
restaurant,
know how much to put in each one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like when you're making Kool-Aid. You don't put the sugar in the measuring cup and pour it in there.
Do you use a measuring cup?
Pour the sugar in there.
But I went to culinary school. I'm not the same.
Yeah.
We're not holding my standards to yours.
I don't use a measuring cup.
Unless
go
I'm
in culinary
baking.
school.
When you're baking, please use the measurements that they're
Not
telling you.
fast
Otherwise,
baking,
it's
yeah.
not going to work.
Anything
But
in the oven, you gotta.
when you're cooking, yeah, nobody follows the numbers in front of it.
Yeah, nah.
But
I can cook though. I got a bag. My bag is.
for the
What was the
Caucasian
question? What was it?
audience, seasonings are like the little bottles that have different names on them that you put on food that makes it taste like something. Just FYI.
That was kind of crazy.
Zoe stay with her guns out. That's hilarious.
I'm just saying, I've been to a few houses where the pantry was very, very low on stuff, and I'm just trying to help people out over here.
I will say there's 2 podcasts that I watch on a consistent basis that both have a white boy on there, and they both like to cook, and they both have told stories about like cooking on like a holiday, like whether like their mom was at their house or they were at their mom's house and they were cooking, and they're seasoning, and their mom came in and was like, "Whoa, that's a bit too much." Like and they had to tell their mom like, "Mom, it's fine. Like it's fine.
Exactly.
Like you go back in there and let me do this." Like,
Exactly.
2 white boys, and granted, it's like they both are like from the same area, and like what I mean.
That's what I was telling you. I don't like when you were saying like you want to be there when I cook. I was like, bro, I don't like people watching me when I cook. Like I like to literally be by myself when I cook.
I don't need to sit in the kitchen.
I need the whole kitchen by myself when I cook.
That's fine.
Yeah.
It's like say
He needs to be by himself when he dials.
Oh, you did that? You did that? It's like, bro, just tell me if it's good, if it's not good, bro.
Before you're cooking, you swear.
It's not going to
I mean, I might, but they're not.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll just be in my mode and it be fucking.
I just need enough proof for me to know that you made it.
Can we just be in the building?
I made it, Mike. I can cook, bro.
Just want to be in the building.
So we go book a
I want
B.
to smell it. I want to hear. I can tell if you're cooking by
So
the
we go
sound
book
of
a
it.
B&B.
I'm not gonna have you buy everything though, because then you're gonna know what I did. I ain't gonna have
You keep swearing like somebody wants to steal your recipes, bro. Calm down.
When you taste it.
What if we both go to the store together and I give you?
No, bro. I can tell you what to get. I'm gonna get the rest. I'm gonna get what's important. You just get the basics.
That's fine. I don't even need to know the ingredients.
We'll just wait outside.
I just need to while you're in the kitchen. I need to be in the adjacent room with eyes on I don't need to see you, but I need to make sure nobody else came in to help.
Oh yeah, nobody ain't gonna come in to help me, bro. Nobody came in to help me.
That's it.
You got a gas stove?
Yes.
I could cook at her house.
Let's do it.
I need a gas stove. That's what I was saying. You have a wok?
Oh, yes.
You have a wok for real?
Yes.
Oh, it's gonna get crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, just so you know,
What?
before you sent them videos, I believed everything you said, but then you sent videos with no proof.
Wait, so I'm confused. You believe me before I sent the videos?
Yes, 1,000%.
The video
Came from? Wait, so where do you think the videos came from? Where do you think the videos came from?
I don't know.
I just found videos.
Your
with some
sister,
rice
your
and
mom,
chicken.
your aunt, anybody could have made
Fucking
that.
crazy, right?
Somebody,
Wait, my
all
sister-
you showed was food on a plate.
Anybody
That
could have
doesn't prove
made that.
You made it.
You didn't show us that you made it. You just
Right.
showed us a plate.
Yes, that makes sense. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that. My bad. I was just enjoying it. I was like, damn, they gotta see this because I low-key did the fuck out of this, bro. Like, this shit was crazy.
It looked really nice, like from a restaurant. I think that's why we questioned
Before
it.
you sent that video, everything you said on the couch about how you cook, I believed it with all my heart. I promise you. And then you sent that like, oh, I made this with no proof.
I told you what it was called. Oh, by the way, we talking about what it was. Damn, that's why I can't think about what it was, Mike. It was, what was it? Jalapeno fried chicken and rice.
And it looked fire.
Yeah, jalapeno. Oh, salt and pepper jalapeno.
It looked
Salt,
so
pepper,
good
jalapeno,
that it
fried
looked
chicken,
fake.
fried-
It looked like he got it from a restaurant and put it on a plate
you know what's
and then
crazy?
called it himself.
Watch.
That's why we don't believe it.
So whenever I cook for him, right, and we come back on the podcast, y'all gotta remember how they talking right now, because when we come back on the podcast, I want you to say like, it looked and tastes just like or better than the restaurant, all right? Because
if it is what it is, we're gonna give you a standing no. We gonna clap you out.
Because I've been working on like the look test. The taste test been there. I promise you. When you taste it, you gonna.
Oh yeah. Bro, I've had some.
I'm not lying, bro. I'm dead serious, bro. And you know what's crazy? I like.
Come in here and tell the podcast
Bro,
audience how fire your cooking is.
I
That's
like-
what I want to do.
All right, I'm just calling it right now. Just okay. So how about this,
I didn't deny anything you said until you sent the video with no proof.
bro? I'm a sore winner. How you not know I'm a sore winner? I'm a sore winner, bro.
What is a sore winner?
That means when I pop it, I'm like I mean what I say. Like I'm not like on pump fake. I don't talk too much, so when I do, I gotta be like, I don't pop it.
Sore winner. Never heard that. You know what is crazy though? I've had people cook for me because they wanted to like prove that they know how, and it does not look good, but it be tasting good. So it's got to have both.
I'm big. That's what
You know
I'm
what I
saying.
mean? Like
And
presentation is just as important. 'Cause
presentation is
I'm
big.
like, it's hard to dig into it when it looks like crap, but I'm gonna
Bro,
try it
I
because you
wouldn't
made it
tell
for
I
me,
could
and
cook
then
if it didn't. That's what I'm saying, Mike. I would not tell you I could cook, gang. I know that, and those people who do that, I tell them they can't cook. Cause how do you make it look? That's why I don't like soul food. That's why, have I not said this before? I don't like soul food. That shit that looks sloppy. I don't like my food to look like sloppy. I don't like it to look sloppy, even if it tastes fire. Like Jamaican food, that's why I don't get into all that shit because it just looks sloppy to me. Like I don't like. I'm big on presentation. So my shit, if it look good, my shit gonna taste good.
I'm big on presentation.
Now, if I had like a Jamaican little small plate of some like little rice and it was like scooped and plated right, if it was plated right, yeah, I'd kill that shit. But the way they played it, I'd be like, nah, again, I ain't even
I'm big
do
on
that.
presentation when I go to a restaurant. If I'm eating at somebody's house, as long as it smells good and tastes good, I don't give a
But,
damn.
bro, even the goddamn Queen Insider fries be looking good, fam. That presentation be fire.
That's fine.
You can see the layers.
That's at a restaurant, right?
No, at a taco shop, at a regular taco shop.
Taco shop
at
is
the
a restaurant.
You saying? I thought you meant because we were saying Jamaican food. So Jamaican restaurants don't look when they plate their food in a styrofoam shit. That shit look. That's what I'm talking about. That shit looks crazy. It's like I'm not touching that, bro.
But like the African and the Jamaican restaurants, like when you pull up, and if the lady behind the counter is rude to you, you know the food is gonna be fire.
I believe that too.
You know the food is gonna be fire.
That's crazy.
So it's not even like at those like what I said I meant, but those like certain restaurants they get an exemption.
Yeah.
It's like if I pull up and you rude to me, I'm already assuming the food is fire, so I don't even care what it look like when it get to me because I already know it's gonna be fire. But if I'm eating at somebody's house, I don't care so much what it look like. As long as it smell good when it get in front of me, I'm gonna try it, and if it tastes good, I'm killing the whole plate. I'm killing the whole plate.
You gonna eat all my food. Pause. I didn't know how else to say it. That's why I just said it like that.
That's why I said you need to pause that. You
gonna like my food, bro. I promise you. And I'm calling it right now. Like you know how Steph Curry like shoot a three and turn around before it go in. Like, bro, I'm dead ass.
The fact that you said that, I believe you with all my heart.
Okay, bro.
I believe you with all my heart.
Hey, look. So listen, let me tell you a really cool
You gonna
story.
like it too. I want you to bring back up the restaurant shit when we come, cause it looked good and I want you to say, look. I said the looks passed the restaurant test, but the taste was crazy.
I'm
Almost
gonna do a
low-key
whole
better than the restaurant.
reel about your food, and he's gonna put it into the episode. Okay.
How much you trying to buy? I'll give y'all some options. Y'all can have enchiladas, rice, chicken.
I'll tell you a really cool story, Dion.
I gotta buy a plate now.
No, I'm saying like how much you trying to get for me to cook type shit.
Whatever you need me to get, I'm gonna get.
Cause I do some enchiladas too.
Whatever you need me to get, I'm gonna get.
Okay, so let me tell you a story. When I was in culinary school, I heard about this chef who was a really popular chef from a Michelin star restaurant. He got cancer in his tongue, right? And they were going to have to cut it off. And so the time that he had left with his tongue before they took it away, he spent all of that time making his recipes and then learning what they smell like so that he would be able to match them and then keep cooking after that, after he lost his tongue. And he did, and he got another star the next year after he had lost his tongue.
That's wild.
Crazy, right?
A Michelin star?
Yes.
That's fucking crazy.
And then
Without a tongue?
without a tongue.
Did he have an assistant?
Yeah, of course. But he learned his own recipes and then learned what everything smells like. So then he could create new recipes just from smelling things.
crazy.
I thought that was super dope. So when I was in culinary school, I started smelling everything, all the spices, and trying to learn the same thing. Like, what would they go together? And that really helped me like learn how to cook without recipes because I could just smell things and put them together.
You could cook with what's the word I'm looking for? With grains? Not grains. Leaves and shit. Like different leaves. I'm low key trying to get
Herbs.
into that. Herbs. My dairy. See, that's the word I'm looking for. You can cook where I can't. I'm getting into that. Like,
Yeah.
Cause I know that shit adds so much flavor. Like
It does.
when I be getting like basil in my like with my like lasagna or some shit. That
Yeah.
shit be fire, bro. It be
Fresh
so-
herbs are for
rosemary.
finishing
make no
and dry
lasagna,
herbs are for
nigga.
cooking, by the way.
No, I don't. No, I don't make lasagna.
I was just capping. I thought she was about to be like, yes, I can. I was just
I don't
capping.
make-
I was
I
capping.
could probably make some lasagna, but
I was just teasing. I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing.
I can
I'm just
make
teasing.
Spaghetti, my spaghetti fire. I could for sure make some fire
We
spaghetti.
might have to have a spaghetti off. I make a good spaghetti.
For real? I like trying other people's spaghetti. Bro, I tried this. I think we talked about this before. I was in college, bro. and I tried this.
Did we cut you off, Zoe? Did we cut you off?
Yeah, but it's fine. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
I'll bring it back.
I was low-key about to throw you like a lot because you could probably know what I'm talking about right now.
Yeah,
but
go ahead.
in college, I was dealing with this Mexican shorty, right? And bro, she told me she was gonna cook for me type shit, right? And I'm like, okay, cool, you gonna cook for me, whatever. Like, low-key like saying, all right, what you gonna cook for me? Like, you in college shorty, you gonna cook for me?
Right. Ramen.
She told me yes, you know what I'm saying? What the hell you gonna make for me? And she told me she was gonna make. No, she had told me that she was gonna. She said she didn't cook it, but she had some spaghetti that her mom had made. And I was like, all right, but she said it's like some Mexican spaghetti or some type of spaghetti.
Sure. Did it have olives in it?
And I was like, no, I didn't have olives in it.
Oh.
But I told her I didn't like olives, so I think she took those out.
Oh, okay.
But it was anyways. But because I don't like olives, I fucking hate olives, bro. Olives just crazy. But bro, that's
there are like 100 of them. You gotta like one of them.
Bro, it was so fucking. And to this day, I have.
Was it cheesy?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was like not. I don't know how to explain it, bro.
I know what you. Yeah, my grandma makes it like. Well, my used to.
It was like a white cheese, not like
Yeah.
a.
Yeah.
That shit was
Yeah.
fucking. Oh my, bro, my.
Yeah,
that shit-
it's all sticky and yeah. That's how Mexicans do
It's
it.
like runny cheesy. It's not
Yes.
like a thick cheesy.
Yeah.
It's like that shit was amazing.
Yeah, it's usually
Amazing.
mozzarella. That's the like
Amazing,
cheesiest,
bro.
stickiest cheese that you can melt.
She gave me the bowl. And I'm like, shorty, what the hell is?
It looks like what the fuck? Yes.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
red
yeah.
looking. Like,
Yeah. No, it's white looking.
Yeah, so
yeah.
when she gave it to me, I'm like, shorty, what the hell?
Yep.
I'm like, bro, this little college shorty just gave me. Oh, I'm gonna eat this shit.
And you know what?
I was hungry, so I'm like, I'm gonna eat it.
Mexicans
I was like,
would
yo,
serve
what the
it.
hell is this? It's crazy, shorty. I ain't never tasted this.
No, it's
It's
good.
amazing.
And Mexicans eat it with milanesa. Do you know what milanesa is? Oh, you lost Mexican points there. It's like a breaded steak type
That
thing,
shit, bro.
but they eat it together.
That shit was so far. You know how to make that?
Yeah.
Can we exchange? I
Yeah.
would exchange play for a play. You make me that.
Yeah.
I make y'all the chicken.
Okay. Sounds good.
Chicken and rice for sure. That shit was. I'm
got
telling
it.
you, Mike, that shit. I'm like, bro, I didn't even know spaghetti did this, bro. That's.
It's true.
that.
But look, okay, so what I was telling you guys about the chef losing his tongue, it made me become a better cook, but it also made me think, like, if I could handle that. So if you guys had to choose to lose one of your senses, which one would you give up?
Shit, which one are they?
I was going to say, do you need me to list them?
No, I mean, like, I was gonna ask, like, which one are they? Like, which one are we like the strongest in like bringing back as a country?
What?
You know what I'm saying? Like people who are blind to see, people who can't hear to hear. Like, which one as a country are we like? Because that's what I'm willing to give up. Because I'm gonna just go.
I think I would.
Get it back.
I think I would give up smell.
Do they have devices for people to smell shit?
I don't know.
Probably
I don't
not.
know. But I'm just thinking of like, I want to be able to see.
They have hearing aids,
They do.
so I'm give up hearing.
No, but you can't get it back.
What hearing aids?
Why are you always trying to change
That's a
the
part of
rules?
that's a part of the scenario.
At all.
You lose it and you
Yes,
can't get
you
it
have,
back.
like right now,
Bro, come, you might as well not. All right.
you have to give one up and you can't get it back.
Crazy. No, that was crazy. I was gonna do that.
You're gonna lose one and you can't live like that. You can't even hear music. No. Think about it again.
Oh my God.
You have to give one up.
It's not, bro. So I can't use no device. I gotta just be.
No.
That's
Yes.
crazy.
You're gonna give it up.
I think I'm gonna go with smell.
That's a good one.
And being that Thanksgiving is coming up, like I always love like waking up when my mom is cooking, or like me and my cousins go outside and play basketball. We come back in and like it just smells so fire when you come in the house. I would miss that. But I need to be able to see and hear my loved ones. And I'm a photographer. Like I need to be able to see, and you know what I'm saying. Like I film basketball.
You know what
games.
all the five senses are?
Yeah, touch, smell, hear, taste.
Feel. Wait, I don't know. Feel.
No, he already said that. Wait,
That's
come on, kindergarten teacher.
Oh, you're supposed to help me out. Touch, taste,
you don't have to know ball.
hear,
Yes, he does.
Damn.
smell. What am I?
Wait. What happens if you don't know them all? What happens?
Nothing. It's just embarrassing.
It's very embarrassing. That's why I started
A
laughing.
kindergarten teacher. He literally would teach this for a living. Run it back again. Say it again. Think about your face. Say it again.
Oh, vision.
Thank you.
Vision.
I can see.
I'm bugging out. I gotta have my vision.
But
That's
what about touch? Why would you give up smell if you could give up touch? You just
What
don't
is touch?
feel shit.
Is touch feel? That's what you mean by touch feel?
Yeah, you can give up feeling things and still keep all the other senses.
You be cold-hearted. Ooh, that was good.
Okay,
That was good. It took me a second.
giving up feeling means like you can't touch and feel things, but people could touch you and you still get that.
No, you would touch, you just can't feel anything.
See, that's crazy. We're not
Like-
it means what it means. You ain't gonna do nothing.
No,
That's
no.
what I'm asking.
If I can't put a hearing aid in,
No,
then
that's,
you can't-
no, I'm explaining.
That's what I'm asking.
explaining.
If I don't have the sense of touch, that means when I touch those like silk pants, I can't feel that.
Yeah.
But
That
if
means when you
I
touch girl's
got
booty, you can't
if I
feel
got
it.
a shorty and she gets to rubbing down my chest and down my stomach, can I feel that?
No, you have no touch.
touch. Yeah, you can feel
That means I don't have my touch.
But you don't have
Actually,
no
you know
sense
what?
of touch.
You know
Like
what?
the
I think-
sensory
you know
of
what?
it is
I
gone.
think it means both because it's looking like being.
Yeah, because the
Being paralyzed, you can't do
sensory,
nothing, or
you can't feel things.
It's like being paralyzed. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Your sense of touch is gone.
Yeah, my sense. I can't
Being
touch.
paralyzed. Being paralyzed.
No,
you can't do
your
anything.
sensory is like a thing, but that means that you can't
No,
feel
that's
it
not how
anywhere
that
else.
works.
In this
That's
world,
not how that works. That's not how that works.
in this world, let's actually look it
No,
up.
touch and feel go hand in hand, bro. It's like
Let's look it up. Let's look
you
it
don't
up.
lose one or the other. You lose both. They go hand in hand. Touch and feel.
Fair. That's valid. But what I'm saying is like if I'm not paralyzed, how would I lose my sense of touch?
So you'd rather lose your smell than
You
lose
have
the
to be
sense
paralyzed
of being
to-
touched, is
Mike,
what you're
Mike,
saying.
You would have to be paralyzed to lose your sense of touch.
I need to be touched, bruh.
You'd have to be paralyzed.
I need to know what I need to feel that. I need to feel that.
That's not crazy.
I need to feel pause. I need to feel that. I wasn't talking to you specifically.
But I'm not saying you was talking to me, but
If you lose your sense of touch, you wouldn't even be able to sit up or walk because you wouldn't be able to feel
what?
pain.
See, that just sounded crazier.
That's what it says. That's what it says.
Oh, say it again.
You wouldn't be able to sit up or walk after a while because you wouldn't be able to feel pain.
What?
I need to be able to do that. I need to be able to do that. Take away smell.
Why the fuck?
Get smell out of here. Get smell out of here. Niggas fart. I can't smell it.
Nah, low-key probably would say smell too. You
Take
probably be like a.
Get smell. You can't. You still in mine now. Get smell out of here. Get smell out of here. And that's what I'm rocking with.
You know what's crazy? If you can't smell, can you pass off with tear gas and shit?
Yes. Damn, it could be a whole lot. It says it can cause you blood pressure, muscle tension.
If you can't
breathing.
smell, can the police pepper spray you?
Yeah, does that work?
Well, it still goes in your eyes. It still goes in your eyes.
It goes in your
It
eyes.
still goes in your
Yeah.
eyes. It still goes.
Even with the fog.
That's a good one, though.
That shit goes in your
Dude, did you hear what I said about the touch thing?
Nah, say it again.
It says, what happens if you don't have a sense of touch?
Damn.
It says it can cause your heart rate to go up, bad blood pressure, muscle tension. Your breathing rates can go up and down. It could affect your immune and digestive systems.
Yeah, you can't really feel your organs.
That's crazy. See, it loses all sensory.
So you could be.
Did you hear that?
Nah, what happened?
It's bad, basically.
It could affect your immune and digestive systems because when you lose the touch, it's literally the sensory of everything. Like you don't feel nothing,
Smell's probably a good one. I don't
so
know.
you just die.
I'm gonna say hearing.
That's basically what it's saying. I mean, it is the internet. I don't know how reliable this is, but
No, I didn't think about that. I didn't.
Yeah, you could feel your organs.
and pain. Like you could literally like burn some shit off, and you would start losing limbs because you can't tell that it's.
I didn't think about all that. I was just thinking about like.
It's like that.
I was thinking about touch like with my hand.
You
Like,
just think about not being able to get hard.
see,
Yo, that's crazy. She 2 for 2 right now. Who was the first one? She took a shot at the goddamn
that's not what I was saying at all.
seasoning they food.
I was looking at it like if I don't have touch when I go to pick up my glass, I can't feel the glass. I can't feel the liquid in here that's
You
cold.
might break it.
You might. break it.
But if somebody touches me, I'd still be able to feel it because it's my touch that's gone.
No, that you wouldn't be able to feel it. That's what it's saying.
Depends where they touch you.
The internet is saying you will not be able to feel it. And you wouldn't be able to feel your organs. So
Yeah.
you wouldn't be able to tell that you're full, so you would overeat, and then it affects your digestive.
Yeah. Get smell out of here. I need touch. Get smell out of here.
Actual.
I need touch.
You said the same thing?
What? Since no hearing, I'm gonna give her some hearing aids.
You can't get hearing aids.
I'm gonna try.
No.
I can't try.
He said, I'm gonna
No.
try.
I mean, you could try, but it's never coming back, bro. This is it. You're giving one up.
Get it back. I don't know though, because
You have to pick one.
Shit smell.
So check this out.
Out of all 5, you have to pick one.
Of all the 5 senses, if you don't have it no more, you're gonna miss it.
Yeah,
But I
but
think
it enhances
of the 5,
other ones. That is the
of the
major
5,
thing.
I think if I didn't have
They're
smell, if I didn't have smell, I think that'd be.
Not on camera. Bro just sniffed that heat.
Shout out to the smells. People who can't smell. Nose on.
But check this out. You can still get high if you can't smell, because you can still inhale. You just can't. You don't know what it smells
Get it
like.
in your system.
You wouldn't be able to tell how high you are though, and you might overdose.
Well, I've never.
You can't overdose on weed.
I wouldn't know.
I'll tell you.
I've never inhaled anything to get high.
You overdose on weed, nigga, wake up. You're not dead.
Throw it up.
That's it.
It really is all that.
Ain't
needs to
nobody
be
ever
done.
overdosed on
That's
weed.
what I'm saying. If you ever did, nigga, just.
But you know, have you ever been so high that you had to throw up though?
No.
I've been so high that I could go
Really?
on a walk. You ever been so high you had to go on a walk?
Yeah.
Nigga, you like, all right.
Dude, I remember my first 420. There were so many blunts being like everybody had to roll one, and we sat in a circle and we were just passing it to the right. I was so high. I literally got up from there and I just went and threw up. Like I could not handle it. You've never been that high?
That's wild.
Yeah. And then I came back and kept smoking, but I had to throw it up the
I do
first
throw
time.
up when I get too faded though. Like if I ain't eat, I gotta be eating while I'm drinking. Like this is dangerous.
So that's different. And no, for anybody like that. That's different. And I've also had the crossfade where like I've been smoking. You can smoke all night, but then you start drinking, and that cross hits you, and you're like, oh man, you feel like let me keep smoking. That's gonna like balance me out, and then the smoke.
That's too far.
The smoke gets you going even more, and then
Yeah.
and now you dizzy,
Like-
and now you dizzy and throwing up. But that only happens when you introduce liquor into the equation. If you only smoking all night, you just smoking. I've never been so high that I had to throw up. Like that's never happened to me.
Drunk out?
Drunk and high, yes.
You've never been so high you had to throw up? Like not even when you started, when you were a
I've been
teenager?
so high that I have to go on a walk, yeah. Not throwing up.
I've never had so many blunts that it made me throw up. That's never happened.
Dude, speaking of going on a walk, so I remember the first time I had an edible, right? I don't like edibles. I cannot control them. They're way too much. But the first time I had an edible, it was like a little, like a cake pop, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so my cousin came out from the dispensary. We had to drive to LA when they first made it like okay for you to get a card and go into the dispensary.
Mm-hmm.
So we drove to LA to a place that was doing it. She got her card and then she went into the dispensary, came out with a bunch of edibles and some weed, right? So she was like, this one's for you. So I grabbed the cake pop and I eat it all. Like I literally just put it in my mouth and just ate the whole thing.
Shit.
And before she could say anything, she was like, "Ah." I had already like, and I was, what? And she was like, you ate the whole thing? And I was like, yeah. She's like, all right, we gonna see what happens. Dude, I was freaking out. We were in a restaurant. We were waiting for the pizza to come out and I was just sitting there and I remember I just started going like this. And then she was like, what's wrong with you? And I was like, bro, I went to the bathroom and I was just staring at myself and I was like,
I would've left
what
you.
is happening right now? I was putting water on myself. We were in downtown LA. I went outside and started walking the block. The homeless people weren't even bothering me because I look like them. Okay? I was just talking to myself like, fuck.
Oh, you was big tweaking.
Yes.
For sure that you
I was so high. I hate edibles. I hate edibles. They are not my jam.
holler at me when you tomorrow some shit.
Dude, you can't come down from it. You have to wait till it
Yeah, really
digests
though, that's why I
itself
like
through.
edibles. Nah,
It is
yeah,
not
it-
fun.
Hell no.
Never again.
I be done and that shit just be keep.
I don't even know what the milligrams mean. People be like, "Oh, only take 5."
My
That
first time,
sounds like a lot.
first time taking the edible, it was some M&M cookies, and that was
cookies.
M&M
Did
cookies.
you know it was edible?
Yeah,
Did you get really high like me?
yeah.
How old were you?
We were. I was 18, 19. 18, 19, and it was one of the things where like we looking for the tree, like we trying to roll up and smoke, but it's like
So you was smoking before you did edibles.
yeah, oh yeah,
First?
yeah. I was smoking before I did edibles. Yeah, we was looking for some weed, and I told the homie, like, yo, like tell your boy that be giving you the weed, tell him to pull up. And we sitting there, his boy pull up, and all this nigga got us some cookies. Remember, I look at the homie, I was like, bruh.
The weed man only brought cookies?
I said to the homie, I was
That
like,
sounds
bro.
like a movie.
I was like, bro, I'm not putting in on that, bro. Like I had my $25. Like I was like, bro, I'm not giving you a dub for some cookies, bro. If I want some cookies, I'm gonna go down to Vons and get my own damn cookies, nigga. Like
You didn't know they were weed cookies?
I knew that was weed cookies.
Oh, you just couldn't
But
appreciate
that's
it.
not what I'm trying to do.
Oh, okay.
And he was like, for real? I was like, bro, no way. No way. I'm not doing it. We could, nigga. He like, nah, you gonna see. He give nigga the money. And I never forget. Nah, that's too much info. I never forget the dude was like, he was like, did y'all already eat? Like, are y'all hungry? I was like, bro, I'm hungry as hell. And he pointed at me, he was like, perfect. Don't eat these he's like, don't eat these on a full stomach. It's gonna kind of like, you're not gonna get as high as you want. Like, you gotta eat these on an empty stomach. It's gonna get you where you want to be. I'm like, I gotta be hungry to get high? Like, what are we doing, bro? I'm like, why can't we just get some weed, roll up and smoke? Like, why we gotta
All
be
these steps.
Yeah, why we gotta be hungry first and then hit the cookie man and get some cookies and then like, well, what are we doing, bro?
No.
The bro
So
was
you
like,
ate the cookie.
The bro was like, come on, bro. And I ate them cookies. I was high than a mug, bro. And I was like, okay, I mess with the edibles.
You still do? Like, you still be down for a brownie right now?
Like right this moment?
Yes. Somebody walks in with brownies with weed in them. Are you eating one?
You gonna eat one? I'm not. Fuck that shit.
Well,
You're telling me, guy.
like, it's only 10 o'clock. I'd probably eat one.
Only?
I'd probably,
It's 10 o'clock.
I'd probably eat one, yeah.
That's funny. That's doing too much. I can handle it. All right. Let's talk about this. If you could live, you who you are now, go back and live in any era, or go forward and live in any era, would you choose to live in the present or the past, and where?
Era, what's the era? How long?
Like the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, 2050, 2100. 2100. That's not a number.
I would start
It was
the,
like 10 years?
Yes, a decade.
What decade?
Yes, what decade? Let me clarify.
well, hold on, time out. What's the question? Let me get some
Any
clarity.
decade.
You can go back to any decade. You who you are right now gets to go back or
And
forward.
everything that I know, I get to go as 36-year-old Mike.
Yes.
I get to go back to that decade.
Yes. And live in that era.
I'm going back.
So it's not like I get to go like back to when I was younger and relive it again.
No.
Okay.
No, it's you now going back or going future.
I got you. That's a great question.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to be 32.
Are you going back or forward?
I'm going back.
To what?
2010.
You go
That's my
be.
decade.
You want to go back to the 2000s as a 30-year-old?
Yeah. I'm not trying to go to the 90s as a fucking 30-year-old. Or the 80s. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm going to go 2000, 2010. Hell yeah.
That's not going back far enough.
That's
I don't know if
not-
that counts. That's like pulling the top stick of the Jenga. I don't know if that counts.
That's a decade.
I know, but it's still close to
That was
now.
the era.
You can't.
I know. I just
Yeah.
don't like it.
I went based off of your rules.
I know. I just don't like it. It's like when people pull the second pull from the Jenga pile. That's just cheating. Try a little harder.
2010, that's for sure. I'm taking that. Yeah.
Mike, what you doing?
A lot of shit happened.
Are you going back or forward?
I'm going back. Like
To where?
we don't know what the future holds. I'm going back. I'm going back. And
Why would you want to go back to the Great Depression? That's
I'm
dumb.
going to.
But you could start a business though, and you'd be lit right now if you went back as with the information you have now.
Family of kids.
Everything I know now, I'm going back to. I went back to the 80s.
The 80s.
I might go to 1979, maybe 78.
You get a
Okay.
whole decade, so it's either the 70s or the 80s.
Okay, the 80s in there. I was about to say 78, so I could like set my play up, set my things up. So by the time like I would go to 78, so I could set my
Yeah, what are you gonna do? What are you trying to set up?
just start businesses
Like
and like tell people like what's coming and what's about to happen.
in the 80s, as a 30, well, how old are you right now?
They would think you were crazy and lock you up. You can't be profitizing.
There was
You're
niggas.
right. I'm thinking too much just to have fun.
There was niggas doing that.
I mean, the 80s is a good one. If you go back and start a business on the internet,
Everybody had what the future was going.
shit, you can start Amazon before Bezos does.
When did he start?
I think I would still go to the 80s though, or to the.
I think it was late 80s, early 90s.
I'm not thinking more like shit like that because that shit is like
Maybe the 60s because I love the Temptations.
bro.
Maybe.
60s.
But probably the 80s though.
You said the 60s?
Probably
You're
the
a black
80s.
man. You want to go back to the
Good.
60s?
I think the 60s is
That's when the Temptations was lit. I might.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
know, but there was also hella
Black
racism
people-
everywhere.
I might.
Black people
I
was
might.
lit in the 60s like a motherfucker. I think America.
It was racist, but it wasn't like segregation
I'm
racist.
saying
But it was dangerous.
it was more like out the way.
I think back to my the stories my parents was telling. It was like white people that they was like racist, but it was like we gonna whip their ass. Like it's like
Yeah,
we gonna beat their ass. You know what I mean? So it's like
that's what I'm saying. I fuck with the 60s.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like racism is still there, but we can fight them
That'll be
now.
my next one.
Like in the 50s, if somebody is racist, you gotta let them be racist. It's like okay.
Yeah.
In the 60s, they was fighting. Like they was fucking people up.
That's when the whole shit started getting political and weird. But the 50s for sure. Yeah. I mean,
Right.
60s, yeah.
We'll go hit the best.
The negotiation was the laundry for
the
the
dishes?
dishes. No,
That's
not
two
or.
things that you supposed to be doing.
Oh, yeah?
The laundry and the dishes.
Tell me more.
No, okay, no, maybe not the laundry. 'Cause
Why am I supposed to be doing both of
The
those?
dishes?
Yeah, why?
Because I would assume you would be the one to cook. Whoever cooked, do the dishes.
Oh, okay. So then you gonna do the dishes in your
cook,
house?
yeah. I told you I cook. I clean as I go.
I hear you, but that I'm literally negotiating
They do my
laundry.
dishes.
I am negotiating laundry for dishes, and you bringing up the trash. Why are you always going off to the left, bro? Stick to the rules.
Laundry and dishes is not. You supposed to be doing that.
No, I'm supposed to be doing that because I'm a woman.
Yes.
That is.
You're not supposed to be going outside, man. That's why I take the trash out.
What if the washer is outside? Then now I can't
What?
go.
What washer?
The washer and dryer in my house are
Oh,
outside.
I'll go get it.
That just means
Yeah,
now
I'll go
it's your
get it.
job. Thank you.
No, but like folding all that, putting it away.
All of it. Laundry
No, that's
is from
what
the.
you doing.
No. Okay, so I'm gonna wash the dishes and you're gonna put them away then? It's a whole
I
job.
thought I just want to get the clothes up outside.
What I'm saying is, it's a whole job from beginning to end. When you wash the dishes, you put them
Oh,
away.
what did I miss?
When
What
you
did I
do the
miss?
laundry, you put it away.
I think that
You don't just negotiate half the job. What the fuck?
yes, you do.
No, you don't.
Why?
That's like saying I'll clean the bathroom and I'll clean the toilet and you clean everything else. No, the bathroom is a whole
I
I
job.
clean the toilet, you clean the tub.
I literally used to do that with my brothers and sisters.
Man, you a whole.
We talking about adults though.
No, but I'm saying like sharing a job isn't like a. She's saying like it's like a long stretch. It's not. It happens. Like,
No, I'm not saying sharing
that.
the job. What I'm saying is if you're trading job for job. So what I was saying is I hate doing laundry. So I wish I had a partner so I could trade. I'll do the dishes, you do the laundry forever. And then he said, what if he tells you that you have to do both because you're a woman? He'll take out the trash.
Yeah.
And that's how this all started.
That's so ideal. I would love to do the laundry forever if you do the dishes forever.
You?
Yes.
See, that's negotiable.
cool.
But he didn't
Okay,
want to
so-
stick to the rules.
I
He
don't
wants
ever
bring
want to
up
do the
trash.
dishes. I don't ever want to do the dishes.
We eat it.
I don't ever want to
like
do
doing
laundry.
laundry, though.
Now, but what I'm
I don't
saying
like doing
is
laundry
if
either.
you're trading laundry for dishes, you have to put it away. You don't get to just wash it and then throw the clothes anywhere, right? You have to do the whole thing. It's like if you wash the dishes, you put away the
No,
dishes.
but I only said that because you said the laundry was outside.
Then you have to wash it and put it away.
I have to go outside. I'm gonna go outside.
But for me,
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna
for me,
Yeah.
for me,
Once you bring it in, put it away too.
You gotta hold it down.
for me, my girl, and this is gonna sound how it sounds, but my girl would have to understand that nobody on the planet washes their clothes and immediately folds them and puts them away.
Bro, I do.
Okay, but and again,
That's why I'm like doing it.
you're better than us.
He's better than the
Again,
rest
you
of the
better
Do
world.
it too.
I'm not if I don't have the time.
That's not what I asked. I said
No,
do
she
it too.
doesn't.
Either you do it or you don't.
No, she doesn't.
You don't know
Bro,
that.
You don't.
what I'm saying,
Yeah,
okay.
I do.
Clothes and just leave them. You be leaving clothes in the dryer all day, huh?
No, I take them out. I don't like them to be wrinkled.
But if you
And I even fold them when they come out. Like I make little piles of shirts and fold them and pants
I'm
and
big
like
on wrinkles, so I for sure.
So listen,
I don't even
I
open
was
an
I
iron.
was saying that to say if it's that person's job
It's the whole job.
and we
Wait,
yes,
so who?
The laundry job. We're still talking about that.
it's the whole job.
What
Yes,
are you?
it's their
I don't
job.
understand.
It's the whole job.
It's the whole job.
Whole job.
Whole entire. It's the entire
Like,
job.
whoa, where did
It's
you
the
come
entire
from?
job. So what I was gonna say with that job is if when you typically do the dishes If you rinse them and then put them in the dishwasher and let the dishwasher take care of it, which is okay because that's what a dishwasher's for.
Easy too.
But
That's what a dishwasher is for. You hear that, Mexican moms?
But after the dishwasher's done, if it typically takes you a day and a half, 2 days to get all the dishes up in the cupboard and put away, you can't get on me about how long it takes me to get the clothes folded and put away.
That's different.
Into the drawer.
We need the clothes ASAP. You don't need the dishes ASAP. You can grab
And they're clean.
but they're in a pile. They're going to get wrinkled. That is a bad argument. That is not the same. That is bad negotiation.
There's no harm in leaving dishes in the dishwasher. There's harm.
Literally, there's harm in leaving the clothes without being put away.
Wrinkle, bro.
Yeah.
I don't like wrinkles, so
Same.
I don't like wrinkles like I don't like olive. Like I don't like mushrooms. Like, I don't like it at all. I don't like.
Oh, you're missing out. Both of those are bomb.
at all, like-
But no, if you're gonna do the laundry, you have to put it away.
So check this out. What if when I do the laundry, I don't fold it and put it away. Fold it and put it away. But I know you don't like wrinkled clothes, but I don't have it in me to fold all of this up. So when it come out the dryer, I take all the shirts out and I stretch them out and lay them all on top of each other. So there's never going to be any wrinkles. I'm stretching them all out and laying them on top of each other and putting them back in the hamper because I don't have it in me to fold them up and put them all away. So they're not wrinkled.
They're gonna get wrinkled as you sort through them to find the one that you want to wear. You don't have 2 days to put it away.
Well, how realistic?
And whose fault is that
I
now?
don't think. How realistic is
You didn't put it away.
How realistic is you laying out shirts on top of each other? Bro?
Laying out shirts is easy.
No, I'm saying as far as like where they're not gonna be wrinkled.
Even if he does lay them out the first time out
They're
the
gonna get
dryer,
wrinkled, bro.
if you
No,
leave
no.
them out for 2 days and I'm trying to wear something and then I have to go through the pile to find the one that I want, they're gonna get wrinkled. Now you just messed up everything else.
Yes.
You either have to iron it or
Hey,
put it back in
listen.
the dryer. You're wasting time and you're wasting money.
Wait.
No.
Put it back in the dryer.
Yeah, to get the wrinkles out.
That's fine.
Just iron it.
That's fine. I'd much
a t-shirt, you don't have to
I'd
iron.
much rather do laundry than do dishes. 100%.
But you have to put it away right
So that's
away.
fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's
Okay.
fine. That's fine. I'd much rather do laundry than do dishes.
It might be the Mexican in me, but I'll do dishes all day.
No.
I do not want to do the laundry. Not at all.
Because my laundry, and I guess with anything, if you got headphones, but I'm looking at like the laundry, I'm gonna throw some headphones on, and while I'm putting everything in the hamper to take it out to the washer, I'm
You're going to
listening,
drop that.
and then I'm fine. And then and then for me, like when I'm folding clothes up, I'm gonna find something on TV to watch. Like when I go get everything out the dryer.
You can do that with the dishes too. What's the fight? Everything is
No,
mobile now.
I can fold the clothes just like this. Boom. Sitting down. I can sit down like this with a TV right here.
Yeah.
And I can fold the clothes. I got the hamper right here. I can fold the clothes. The shirts go right here. The pants go right here. The shorts go there. The pajamas go here. I could find something to watch and I can do that.
How are you folding the clothes? You have no space to fold them on. You do it on your legs?
I'm telling you something I've done my whole life.
You do it on your legs? You fold the
have
clothes
to-
on your legs?
No, I could like after I get the clothes out the dryer.
I know, but you're saying that you're sitting down while you're folding. Does that mean you're folding the clothes on your legs?
Yeah, folding them on my legs. That don't mean like everything's gonna stack on my legs.
No, I know that, but I'm saying you
Okay.
use your legs as a folding pattern, so
Yeah.
everything's wrinkled.
No,
You don't have a sturdy surface to
no.
make squares.
Am I typically wrinkled when you
I
see
don't know
me?
that I've paid attention that much, but you don't wear a lot of stuff that wrinkles easily, so
I don't need
you're
a
a big
goddamn-
t-shirt
When
guy.
have you ever seen me wrinkled?
I don't think that I have.
I prefer.
My point exactly.
I don't know. You might own an iron and iron and everything before, apparently.
I do own an iron.
You could be a wrinkle guy.
Shouldn't you iron your clothes before you leave the house?
I don't own an iron. I use a dry cleaner. I hate ironing.
I iron.
But it also has to do with clothes, so I don't do clothes chores. I would rather pay the dry cleaner to
You don't like doing
do all my
chores.
shit. No, I don't like doing laundry related chores. I don't like to wash it. I don't like to put it away. I don't like to iron it. I don't like to do any of it. So I will take it to the dry cleaner and they give it back to me ready to go and I just hang it up.
And those are the chores that I prefer.
Yeah.
I don't mind washing and drying and ironing clothes. I don't.
Nope. I know how.
I do not
I
want
know.
to wash. I do not want to wash dishes though.
Yeah.
I don't.
The dishes are soothing for me. The water on my hands, the soap,
Hell nah.
everything. It's just beautiful.
My hands finna be all dry. Nah.
No, you have to have a sugar scrub on the sink. You've been to my house before. You know how there's like to the left of the sink, there's like a little tray that has like little bottles. Mm-hmm. Okay, so one is hand soap, the other one is hand lotion, and the other one is a sugar scrub. So after you wash a lot of dishes, you wash your hands with the sugar scrub, and the scrub makes your hands soft again. And then you put the lotion on, and then you move on with your life.
Sounds like too many steps. Give me the laundry. You do the dishes, and we'll be good.
Sounds like a deal.
And then we'll be good.
Working on it. All right, let me ask you one last question. Okay, this one's pretty serious. You guys ready?
Yep.
You got your ears open, Dion? Follow the question the way I'm asking the question. Don't add anything or remove anything from the question. Okay? Are you ready? Would you rather bring someone back from the dead or have the ability to kill someone? It could be anyone in history. You just poof, they're gone.
Or poof, they're here again.
Yes.
I would bring somebody back from the dead. And I can look at that in many different ways. It's like, I can bring my granny back. Like, I miss my granny every day. So it's like, I can bring my granny back, or I could bring somebody like Malcolm X or Martin Luther King back. And they could speak to what's going on now and tell us, like...
You think they would have made such an impact if you brought them back? Mm-hmm. The whole point was their death.
Yeah, I do.
The platform came from dying.
Yeah, but the two people that I just mentioned, they already were who they were before they passed away. And they already had a vision and a plan for what they were doing before they passed away. And I'm not saying that exact plan and vision would make sense for now. I'm just speaking to their foresight and their vision for the future. So those people, if I brought them back, then they will be able to live in this time, absorb this time, and take in this time, and put together a plan to how we should move forward. So yeah.
We are due for another I Had a Dream speech, for sure. What about you, Dion? Would you bring somebody back, or would you kill someone?
Bring people back. I wouldn't kill nobody. I ain't gonna do that.
Who would you bring back?
A bunch of people. How many can I bring back? Shit. What's the number?
Name 5.
5 people to bring back? Mm-hmm. I bring back Nip. I bring back Malcolm. I bring back Dr. Sebi. Dr.
Sebi.
I bring him back. Bernie Mac. His name.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's what it'd probably be like.
Definitely Bernie Mac.
I don't know. I think we're boxing. Last person that died, probably one of my homeboys for real. Or like a package deal with like real my homeboys.
Mm-hmm. Nah, fair that for sure.
Yeah.
How about you, Zoe?
Well, my grandparents died when I was 13, on my dad's parents. And they were super cool. My grandma was like very playful and very like always cared about hanging out with us. So I always wondered like what role she would have played in my life as I got older and started going through stuff. So I would like to bring her back and see if she would have helped me not get so wild for a while, you know? I think she could have been like the only person that could have talked me out of some stuff. Probably, you know? So if I could bring people back, it would be them too. Plus also like what it did to my dad, because my dad was super close to his dad, my grandpa. And it took him like 10 years to get over their death. So, you know, if I could bring them back and fix that, obviously, that would be dope. I love my dad, so I'm my daddy's girl. But I do consider the fact that if I could kill anybody in history, though, I think there are some people I would take out.
I think that's the better question. Honestly, I think that's the question we should be talking about.
They already dead.
That person that you can kill?
No, like she said, anybody in history, they already dead.
Yeah, but if you can take them out before they die.
But the question was if you can kill anybody or bring anybody back.
You can kill anybody living or somebody who's already dead.
Well, if I could kill them before they did what they did.
Anybody who...
Right?
Like raped, I'll probably kill them.
Well, specifically, I know that you have somebody. Do you want to say it or no? Do you want to talk about it?
Somebody that I would kill?
Yeah.
You don't even know.
He does.
Please.
The guy who killed Trayvon Martin?
Oh, I'm bugging. I was like, did I share some trauma or something? Like, okay. I'm like, what are you talking about right now? Yes. If I could kill somebody, I would kill George Zimmerman for sure. George Zimmerman. Or the nigga that killed George Floyd. What's his name?
I don't know.
The white cop?
Who's a cop?
But I would go with Zimmerman because Trayvon is a kid. And George Floyd, like, granted, like, they're both of their lives matter. Let me not make it like...
Any cop that did some shit.
Well, if I had to choose between the two.
Okay.
If I had to choose...
Like, who gonna die?
That's a lot of tree, brother. if I had to choose between the two,
He just grew it in the bathroom.
I would choose George Zimmerman because he killed a kid.
Yeah.
Like George Floyd, like he was Steven Jackson's friend. He had a chance to play high school football, college football. He was an adult. Like he had a chance to live, like, even if it was up till the age of 42, he had to live to be an adult. You know what I'm saying? He deserved more life. I'm not saying by the time he lived all the life he deserved to live. That's not what I'm saying.
You're saying like it was worse than the George Floyd shit?
Yes, but cutting somebody off at 16 as opposed to cutting somebody off at 43, 44, with however old George Floyd was.
For no valid reason.
What if it wasn't?
They both for no valid reason.
Right, but I'm just saying.
What if it wasn't like his intentions to do that?
What you mean? What?
Who?
Like his intentions to kill, like
Who?
What's it called?
Either one of them.
Zimmerman, the boy that killed a little.
Both, like the man that
He killed a little boy.
The man that killed George Floyd, he did it on purpose.
No, I know that. I'm talking about
The man that killed Trayvon, he killed him on purpose.
I know
Both of these black people were killed on purpose.
I know they both were killed on purpose.
Okay.
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying like not that George Zimmerman's intentions wasn't to kill him. I'm saying like, because you're saying like one was worse than the other, right? I don't.
No, not worse. Not worse.
But you would say
Just he was younger and didn't get a chance to be an adult and live out his potential.
Okay.
George Floyd, like respectfully. We've heard Steven Jackson talk about the life that his teammate lived and how like the troubles that he faced and all of that. I'm not saying he deserved to die or he lived out everything. He lived out his fullest potential, because I don't believe that. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is George Floyd, it sounds crazy to have this conversation.
it's just a perspective thing.
George Floyd,
I have a different perspective.
George Floyd had the opportunity to become an adult, and after being an adult, he made certain choices that led him down a certain path, and it led him to where it led him to. I'm not saying his choices led him to be killed. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying, without saying too much, if you go and look at the history of his life, I'm not saying he deserved to die. That's not what I'm saying. But if you look at like the trajectory of where his life went, he made certain choices that led him to where he was before he was killed. I'm not saying his choices led him to be killed. That's not what I'm saying. And I keep saying that. I feel like I'm fucking up my story, keep saying that. But what I'm saying is, before, who's the guy that killed George Floyd? What's his name?
I have no idea what his name is.
The guy that killed George Floyd, what I'm saying is, by the time George Floyd died, I think he was like somewhere in his 40s. And
Derek Chauvin.
Derek Chauvin. There were like George Floyd and his life, he got to live to where he was in his 40s. He was 40 plus. And it sounds mad insensitive to say, but he was 40 plus, and he made certain decisions in his life that led him to where he was, and he didn't seem like he was at a very productive space in his life. I'm not saying he deserved to die because of that. That's not what I'm saying. But if you had to compare the two, what I'm saying is...
You're looking at the victims in it.
I'm looking at the two people that died and what they could have done with their lives.
Yeah.
Trayvon Martin was 15, 16 years old with his whole life ahead of him.
Mm.
So if I had to choose, ideally, they both would still be alive.
Mm-hmm.
If I could wave a magic wand...
Who's dead or who dies?
If I could wave a magic wand, they both will be here today. Because I would love to meet both of those men and talk to them and I would love to meet both of those men. But if you had to make me choose which one I would bring back, I would bring Trayvon back because he died at 16 and he didn't get a chance to live out his potential. George Floyd, although 42 or mid-40s is young, he got a chance to live out what he was supposed to, some of what he was supposed to do with his life. We don't know what a 16-year-old can do with the rest of his life. So I would bring back Trayvon. I don't know if that was the question.
It was not.
My perspective goes more towards the victims in that situation.
What was the question? I'm so sorry. What was the question?
If you could kill somebody.
No,
you were saying you would kill George Zimmerman.
You would kill him over why you would choose to kill who killed him versus whoever killed him.
I'll kill Zimmerman.
And you would base that based off of the victim because how young he was compared to how old. Not age, but you're going based on victim. My perspective is different than yours in that situation. In saying I would look more towards the killers because I think that would kind of tell you because if I'm thinking about who I'm going to kill, then I'm gonna look more towards the ones who do and kill and not whoever they kill type shit.
Say that again.
If we're talking about the question that we asked,
yeah. Just say the last part again.
I think that if I'm looking at somebody that I would kill, I would look more towards them as a killer versus their victims. If I'm if in your situation, if I'm comparing two different who I'm gonna kill out of these two different people, right? That both did some crazy shit, I'm gonna choose whoever I think is the craziest out of those two, not whoever did the worst. You know what I'm saying? I don't look at the victims. I will look at because if you look at the killers,
well, how could
I'm gonna explain because if you look at the killers, George Zimmerman, right? He was more on some. He was a neighborhood watch, and he thought that the nigga. Right, he didn't know that he was a 16-year-old young black man that was named Trayvon Martin and killed him. That's what I'm saying. So his intentions was more to on some low-key scary. I'm being scary, protective type shit, and I kill him, and oh damn, it end up being this. Floyd shit. He knew his knee was on the black man's neck and open while other people were that. For me, that nigga is way more evil. Is that even a word? He's way more. He deserves death way more than the Trayvon Martin nigga. Even though they both, I think, deserve death. I think they both should die. But I'm saying, if I had to choose me, I would choose the nigga who had his knee on a black man's neck, for however many minutes, while people were telling him he couldn't. It was obvious. You could tell he was losing his life. That's to me. That's way more eviler than you assuming some shit and then you doing something that's completely fucked up and you're damn, that's fucked up. Now you gotta deal with the consequences shit. I mean, I would choose. That's
an interesting perspective. I
was about to say that I feel this is a very I want to say messy, but a very insensitive conversation to continue with. Honestly.
Yeah.
So.
We can stop right there.
I was about to say, so I don't want to keep going. I feel like this is a very insensitive conversation to have. So I want to cut it off respectfully. I don't think we should.
It's comparing a mass shooter to a rapist. It's the same difference. Somebody, a nigga who rapes a girl to death versus.
I'm not mad at that comparison.
I'm gonna go with the raper who's the worst killer than the mass shooter. Because the raper is nigga, that's how crazy you have to be to rape a. To know what you're doing and still continue to do it in the moment that you're doing it. Mass shooting, right? I think that mass shooting...
I hear you, but in this scenario, both of these men, George Zimmerman and Derek Chauvin, they both knew what they were doing.
Why you go back
George
to that?
Zimmerman
We
did
just
not
moved
know
away
he
from
was
it.
shooting. George Zimmerman did not know he was shooting. I could be wrong. I don't think he knew he was shooting a 16-year-old black kid.
That
Before
was
he
his
pulled the
court
trigger.
argument. I don't know if it's true.
Before he pulled the trigger, he knew that was a 16-year-old black kid. He probably knew he was a black kid. He probably knew he was black. He probably could guess that he was a kid because a lot of black kids our age don't look like kids. They look older than kids. My point is, they do. Do you not see some of these? Mike, I know you be seeing some of these niggas in middle school and high school. They be having all type of muscles, all type of. When they in middle school, high school, they be jacked the fuck. Like, so my point is, that to me is a different perspective than like you knowing your needs on like that. That's crazy. That's to me, that's way more psychotic than like or on some like you deserve to die. You don't deserve to be here. You think that shit is okay? Versus him shooting.
Do you know?
They're both wrong as fuck. I agree.
Do you
Both
know?
wrong as shit.
Do you know that Derek Chauvin,
Who's that?
the guy that killed George Floyd, the guy that put his knee on George Floyd's neck, he knew George Floyd.
That makes it even worse.
They had worked together before.
That makes it even worse. That makes it even worse. You knew him? This is a nigga you knew and you killed, bro. That don't make it even worse. You killed. So wait.
They had worked security detail together before.
You knew him, right? You knew him. You knew of him. Whatever Ken says, you knew him. To your point, he knew him. He knew him. And you had your knee on this nigga's neck, bro. Like that to me is way worse than you being the neighborhood watch and assuming something and killing somebody. Baby.
That's fair. I see what you're saying. I hit the bathroom. I'm sorry.
Even though they both were fucked up. Man.
Nah, you right. I feel what you're saying. I feel what you're saying.
I'm hungry.
Yes.
I'm freezing.
Yeah?
Yes.
From my jacket?
Yes. Oh, you're done already?
Yeah.
Well, you say yes.
We're done. Done with it. Did you guys finish talking about what you were talking about?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't mean for it to get all that serious, but I should have known with you two.
Who? I mean, it wasn't even that. It wasn't that serious.
Oh, I did all that shit talking last week. I did not have a Flix's favorite this week.
Damn, Mikey.
Wow.
Anybody ever call you Mikey?
Yeah, a few from time to time. You got a free game?
I do. I can put something together.
I could find a Flix's favorite then.
Yeah, I can put something together.
Yeah, I can figure one. I can figure
I can
one.
leave right now. Free game with the Don. Feel me this week. We're gonna pop it off. Ain't no topic necessarily. I'm gonna just give y'all some words of wisdom y'all can hold on to for the week. Let me think. Let me see what
You ain't even got nothing, nigga.
Oh, listen. So, see what I'm saying. You could always get more than what you have. Because you can always become more than what you are. That's another thing. So, always look to grow. Always look to progress. Never be content with being in one place or just doing one thing. Just keep going, keep moving forward, keep growing. That was good. That was good.
It was.
Should I should I say like more like sleep shit? I didn't want to say too much sleep shit.
No.
Like pin talk.
Go with your go.
I didn't want to like
Go with your gut.
yeah.
Let it ride. Definitely never settle. I think a lot of people are afraid to fail, and that's why they don't try things.
Facts.
And especially with social media exposing you, like if you say that you're starting a new venture and then you fail, then you feel all embarrassed.
I never come very much.
Me neither, dude. I'm only in my 30s, and I've already started and failed 5 businesses, and I've successfully launched 2 more. So 7 in total, 5 of them failed, 2 of them worked. Keep going. And I'm still not a millionaire, so obviously I gotta keep going.
That's
Mike,
it,
you ready?
Mike. You ain't got it.
I ain't got it. I ain't got to fix his favorite this week.
I'm hungry.
Ain't Got It Yet podcast, episode 74.
Was it 74 last week?
Was it 74 last
It
year?
was 73 last
It
week.
was 73 last week, bro.
I think it was 74.
I think I'm very confident that it was 73.
All right. Well, we'll
Ain't Got It Yet podcast, episode 74. Appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. I'm Michael Flicks.
I'm Zoe.
I'm the Don. Mr. P. Pete on the lines. Walking like I'm talking like he's feeling my son.
And we appreciate y'all rocking with us, man, for 74 episodes, man. That's a big deal.
74.
That's a big deal.
74.
74. Born but didn't know that.
Says a Mexican guy that doesn't know how to say it.
I said it right the first time you said it.
I'm saying you had to tell
I
us.
said it.
I don't know it. I'm not
I
Mexican.
said it.
Say it one more time.
74.
Go ahead.
One more time.
See, that's already beat you. And now you got it. Episode 74. You feel me? Mike ain't got the Mexican time, but he want to talk about what I don't.
Well, I'm not Mexican. Well, I'm not
That's
Mexican.
why I don't speak it, but if I heard it say it, I can say it.
He said it pretty well.
Yeah, I know I said it pretty well. You feel me?
Appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. Until next time. Take care.
Right way.